Okay. I think we are good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Redemption Cup Week 2. I'm your host, Bello Wolf, and I'm here with Jason. Jason, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. You know me, I was here last week. We are in a second week. So have fun, take a seat, and you know, let's have fun.
Yeah, yep. I mean, that's all to it. So to give a little recap for anybody who missed it, we had a very eventful first weekend, I guess you could say, with the first week of the Redemption Cup, and Jason, you could agree, almost everybody went hard for that first week. Um, to give a quick recap, our top three right now is Ripsuki, Stella, GG, and Mecha Squad for me being the top three. And right now, Mecha Squad is be one of the highlights, as it was mentioned. Do you have any you want to add on to this?
I mean, like you say, like Mexican squad, that they do a good job last match. They did get a better job. I mean, they started bad on the first match, but on the second match and then the third one, they get more better. So we can see if Mexican squad do the same thing tonight.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I think they will, man. Because, like I said, these teams went all out, and we can't just ignore the other teams that the pie is under the radar, or probably would say that's not in the top 12. We gotta show them support too, because those teams went all out, and they're trying to get into the top 12, or at least get closer to the top 12 to try to get a better spot or a safer spot for qualifying for the finals, which would be on June 28th. Now, the two squads we do want to definitely mention for sure is definitely ABC Esports and Real Flow, as both those two teams is only two. No, my apologies. Is only 4 points away from qualifying to the top 12. I'll pull up in a second, but yeah, man, those two teams do really good too. ABC Esports did pretty good, and Real Flow did all right, but they did the best in the third match. So I could pull it up here. Let's see. So yeah, so yeah, man. So right up. Let's see. Week 2. Okay.
Yeah, man, we see who today who we good today, because it's second week, man.
Mm-hmm.
So all the team they are going all in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I agree, man. Like, everybody is gonna go all in, dude. Because again, only in total is 6 matches, but it's all gonna be 3 per group, heading. So for today, we will have Group B versus D to kick off today's week. Then we will have A versus C later on. To be honest with you, I think A and C might be a pretty interesting one, dude. As we don't really see those teams do good as much, but they did pretty decent. They did do pretty decent last week. So, but I think B and D is gonna be the teams that's gonna be like hard hitting for sure. But
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, right now, like today, I mean today's match, we are going to see it. 4 teams they're going to fight to be on the top one. Like there's 2 teams like the only 1 point they will be top one, and there's another 2 teams there. If it do get more points, it will be top one. So yeah, there's I mean, everybody is going to fight today for be on the top 10. I mean, top 12. So
for sure, man. But so yeah, so but I want to look. I know I want to pull up the leaderboard to so at least we can have a better should have a better, I guess, viewage, or so that people could in the what's it in the chat, I guess you could say, can understand what's going on. So if you pull up the leaderboard, if it pop up properly, which I think it will, yes. So as you can see here, this is our leaderboard after week 1. And as we did mention that Real Flow and ABC Esports is a few points off from getting that top 12 spot. Right now, Team Abyss holds the 12th spot, but after today, they could either keep this spot in top 12, or they could lose it if they have a bad performance game, or if Real Flow or and ABC Esports performs better. Let's see.
Yeah, man. Like I see right now, like Team Ripsuki and Team Stella, they are close. Mostly the Team Stella, they are close to be a top 1. But now, like Mexican squad, like I feel Mexican squad will take it to the top 1 because the job that they did last week, yo, we was like, so we were surprised. They changed a lot and just in 2 matches.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, it was like, yeah, man. I agree, man. Just to see them perform that well in those last 2 matches was very, very crazy to see. Because mind you, you can even look at the scores right now for the first 2 matches, 5 and 15. That's barely enough. That's not even enough to even hit like top 10, if anything. My apologies, not even hit like top 18. But as you can see in the last match, in their 3rd match, they did do very well for their group. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to see how they do today. If they do, I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep the top 3. Maybe it does depend on how they play today as well.
Yeah, man. Like you say, today will be like awesome. I am excited to see who's going to get the first buoy on this first match, because we have a Group B and Group D, so I feel that Group B they are going to dominate today this match on the three matches.
Yeah, man. We just gotta wait and see. So the room is made. The teams will start joining in momentarily. So yeah, man. So after looking at the list, dude, to be honest, the teams that's in the bottom 12, they have a very good shot qualifying. Like as we mentioned before, ABC Esports and Real Flow is only a few points off. Listen. In my prediction, this is what I think. I think if they have at least 2 good games and Abyss has at least like 2 bad games, they could probably take the 12th spot easily. But other than that though, like I said, I think teams is just gonna do phenomenal today, man. So other than that, we just gotta see who is going to dominate for the group and who is unfortunately going to fall short from qualifying for the top 12. Now mind you, we still have 1 more week left before we see the overall 12. So if the teams don't do good today, they at least have 1 more week to at least finish up their last 3 matches to get to that top 12. Now, Jason, for you, I want to say, right? Do you think that the lower teams, for example, Titan and Z, for example, as you saw, I don't know if you saw, they are damn near at the bottom. If you don't count the other 3 teams that didn't show up, they are like pretty much at the bottom with the least amount of points. Now, do you think they have a chance to come up today, or it might be a little tougher due to like the low amount of points?
I mean, I would say they say the Titanians they have a chance to make it on the top 12 because if you don't see it on last week on the when they played Group A versus Group B, the Titans on the first match didn't do a good job. And the second match, they barely changed something. They get more better, but the third one, they do a more better job. They was close to get booyah, but they stay on the good top. So if the Titans they continue doing it like that, what did they did on last week on the last match, they might still make it to the top 12.
True.
But
So yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's pretty much anybody's game. Anybody could like qualify to top 12. They just need to perform very well in their group. I mean, yeah, for the group. Now, mind you, we did switch it up today. Because like I said, of course, for the groups A and B, not A and B, the groups D, B and D face each other to kick off today's games. Now, mind you, this is the first time both these groups will play against each other. So, it would be very interesting to see how they will how they would go against each other, because both let's say the teams might the teams in the groups, right? For the teams in Group B, they might already be used to the teams in their group, but going up against Group D, it might be like, hold up, this team is a little different, this team strategy is a little different. We might need to play safe, back off, or we could see them as free kills, free KP. But it does depend, how the teams play.
Yeah.
So
now these teams, Group B and Group D, they need to like be a little faster on get them kills, because you might kill somebody, but maybe your friends or you another team, they steal your kills. So that's like a weakness for other teams. So if you kill one kill, double kill him. Like, don't leave it there at half life, because maybe another team can steal that.
True. In terms. Okay, give a second. Continue, Jason, because I had to text the people here.
Yeah, I mean the room is already in.
Room is open. Right, so yeah, man. But other than that though, yeah, but other than that though, I do think that it's gonna be a doozy, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Of course, we do got some new teams in the mix as well. Like I said, majority of the Redemption Cup has new teams. This is I'll probably say this is what the second tournament they're playing in, while a couple of others, this like the fifth or sixth. So some others might be at an advantage, but it's up to that. Also, Jason, can you speak Spanish, please?
Sure. Pues muchachos, bienvenidos a la segunda semana del torneo de Redemption Cup. Estamos aquí en la segunda semana. Ahorita el grupo A, el grupo B y el grupo D se van a enfrentar a la segunda semana. Como le dijimos en la semana pasada, no todos los mismos grupos se van a enfrentar iguales. Entonces hoy toca el grupo B y D, y después de estas tres salas va a ser grupo A y C. Entonces pónganse cómodos, diviértanse, porque ahorita el grupo D contra el grupo B va a estar bueno.
All right. So, but other than that though, I'm looking forward to see. I'm not keep saying it, but again, I think the team is gonna do pretty well, man. I'm looking at the lobby right now. We only have 2 teams in it at the moment. Hopefully, we do get more teams to join it a little later on. But if not though, it's it's alright. Oh, yeah, I need to send the password. Where's he at? Shift got he's over. So let's see. I gotta see. Yeah, but I do. Yeah, also Vampbox Academy is looking pretty good too as well. I we want to make sure we mention them too, Cause I think the teams. I think that team's gonna do pretty good, man. Mind you, these like the second roster of Rambox. So for them to for them to like start, for them to like do this good, in the no, they did like the film did this good in the Redemption Cup is pretty well. Mind you, they did do very good the first two, the first match. In the second and third, they did fall off though, but they did do enough to where they could stay in the top 12 and be safe for now. If they do keep that performance not going not being good though, they could risk losing the top 12 spot and put themselves in a situation to where they will have to fight back up to the top 12 and just to like be safe. But like I said, dude, it's anybody's game, dude. It usually comes down to how they play, and again, with these two teams being new, with these two groups, my apologies, being new to each other, the gameplay it just could be a little, it's gonna be immaculate. So, what did he say?
Yeah, like you say, we have a good teams on those both groups. Tenemos buenos equipos en los dos grupos, grupo B y D. I mean, it's second week, so both groups are going to fight to get more kills. Like for example, I don't know what this was a group. Wasn't group D team, yeah, group D team. This was Eco Esports. They was like more focused on getting most kills and kills. This was that team. So en grupo A y B, grupo B y D hay buenos equipos. Por ejemplo, el grupo D, el equipo Eco Esports, creo que ellos estaban enfocando más en buscar más eliminaciones. So, I mean, what do you think, man? Like, do you think that team on Group D they will focus more at this smash, get more kills and not booyah like they did last time?
I don't know, man. Maybe they might. Like I said, it really depends on how they play, man. Like I said, I think the teams in Group D might play a little more passively. For example, like Lost XZ, other who else? That those teams in that group is going to play a little passively. Team Abyss, especially it might play passively due to the fact they are in the 12th spot exactly. So they're gonna be like, no, what, bro, let's just play a little safer to keep our spot, but at the same time though they want to get a little more aggressive as well because they don't want to lose a spot to either ABC or Real Flow.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Like we have some players from Latin region, so they are good players. Por ejemplo, ahorita tenemos jugadores que son de Latam y esos son buenísimos. So like, I mean, I'm excited. I just cannot wait this first match started because I'm ready to see many surprises.
Yeah, man.
It will be many surprises.
Yeah, man. Same here, dude. Like I said, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think the teams is just gonna go all out, man. Hopefully, we not hopefully. I know for sure that we're gonna see a lot of surprises. Fritilla, how you doing? Let's see. Let's see. But like I said, it's pretty much. It could, like it's like I keep saying it. Like I said, it's anybody's game. It really comes down to how the teams play. A lot of teams, in both groups, have had their moments where they play aggressively, then they play passively later on, or they might play passively in the beginning, or they be playing then they play aggressive later on the match. For example, Ripsuki, even though they don't play until a little later on, they were the teams that played a little more passively in the beginning. Then towards the middle game or end game, they got a little aggressive, start collecting kills, and just made the lobby a living out for other teams in it. But no, I think we might see that with Mexa Squad for today, because they did start out. Remember, they did start pretty roughly. They did start kind of bad, but when they when it got to that third match, they turned it up. They got the points that they needed, and as you can see, they're in third place right now. So we got the teams. Hopefully, the teams. In. So in the meantime, we're gonna switch over to at least see the teams that's in the lobby at the moment. It's gonna pop up. Okay, there we go. So right now for the teams that's in the lobby at the moment, we do have RYX, Titan Z, OPTW MVP, Fallen Angels. I did get confirmation that Lost XZ is gonna come, and Mexa Squad is on their way to 2 more teams. So I think we're gonna have 8 teams for this thing. Hopefully other teams do join in. They do. They at least have. They still got like less than 10 minutes though, so they still have enough time to join in when needed. Now, like I said, listen, we're gonna come back to this, right, chat? But I want to look back at the leaderboard, right? With Titan Z and OPTW MVP, they are the 2 teams that is in the lower standings right now. So so today they would need to definitely turn it up if they want to get into the green zone. They want to get into our top 12 for their for this tournament. So right now, they would need to, in my opinion, at least get 20 points or more per game to boost the chances to get to that top 12. Now Team Abyss will need to hold their spot, because they are one of the teams that, like I say, they are the team that is in top and that is in 12th place. So they would definitely need to do good as well today to secure this spot, to make sure that they don't lose to any of the teams that's below them. For example, Real Flow and ABC, and even Crisis, to be example. Crisis with 30 points, only 6 points away from hitting top 12. So if they have a good game today, they could probably still top 12 as well. But again, it does depend on how the teams play and how the other teams play in the other groups too. So we can wait to see how those teams play, and I'm looking forward to it as well, man. Right now we have, so Mexa Squad is here, Lost XZ. I did tell the other 2 teams to join in. Also, let me tell, I think R8 is this one as well. I'm telling too. Okay. So fortunately, there will be a couple of teams that would not be making it to this one. For example, Blood EXE and Echo Esports will not be coming, unfortunately, because they could not make it. But hopefully, the rest of the teams here will make it. So hopefully, the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams do join in. They still have a few more minutes at least to join. We don't want them to miss out on getting these points, because again, these teams did the teams that's playing today did pretty good last week. So for them to not come will put them in a bad spot, because also, chat, for every team that does not show up, right, that is 1 point for per team that gets added on to the other team's total score. So for example, let's say if Mexican Squad gets 20 points for the first match, and we missing, let's say, 11-12, they would get 22 points for match 1. And for every team that, for every team that doesn't show, is 1 point added on. So let's see. Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully other teams do show up later on. Come on, teams join. Unfortunately, I don't think so, dude. Carlo. Yeah, we just gotta wait and see. Okay, so finally, I don't know what other teams at. Yuko, unfortunately for this one, you can not join. Team Angelic, huh?
Yeah, somebody asked me if, like he told me Team Angelic is on Group B, but looking here, Team Angelic is in Group A.
Mm-hmm.
So I was explaining to him right now.
No problem. No problem. So, okay, ABC's here. We're just missing 4 more teams. If we get, that's it. I think the Lost XZ is on their way. Team Abyss, I have not heard any back from them, but hopefully they do come. R8 is missing, and Crisis is missing.
Yeah, we have 4 teams right now. Like we had dominate the team who dominate last match and the last match last week, Mexico squad.
Yeah.
They dominated the last match, man.
Mm-hmm.
When those skills, I was like, damn.
So you mess up. In my opinion, I think we might have Mexico squad perform well again today, man. But I am looking at the roster. The roster is a little different, so I don't know. We might have a 2 bad games in a great 3rd game situation again, but it does depend on it does depend on how they play into his games. So also Abdul, if you're in chat, dude, be on standby for the scores, just so you know. Jason, you could see clearly, right? The screen.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Also check to make sure y'all can see it clearly too. You can now. Yes, caller, we have a Discord. The link is in our link tree, by the way. Okay, if you can at least get 2 more squads in here, that'd be great. Unfortunately, we'll just be missing 4 teams, but yeah, I don't know what the teams are at. When does Group A come and play? Group A plays a little later on, because right now right now it's B versus D, then A versus C will be like around like 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 7:15.
Sí, Carlos, tu equipo Angelic juega después de estas 3 salas. Ahorita son los grupos B contra el grupo D. Entonces ahorita están jugando ellos. Después de esta juega tu equipo que está en el grupo A contra el grupo C.
Okay, hold on. I need to take a screenshot of this very quick and send it to them. So I think they're getting confused at the room. Actually, no, hold on. Let me see. Actually, I don't think I need to do from here. I think I could do from the chat. Let's see. Does it say the name yet? Here we go. Here's the name. Oh, I forgot. It's different on this one. Because we do, like I say, if we can just get 2 more teams in here, I'm surprised these teams are not paying attention. I'm like, the hell, dude? So, okay, so I think we only got 6 teams in here. We might just let them play out, but like I said, they just get, what, 2, 4, 6 points in total added on. But I think, okay, there's Crisis, so I'm trying to see. Lost XZ is supposed to be here too, but I'm surprised they didn't join up. Yeah, let me send him as well. Yeah, that's weird that the team's not coming in. Like say, if we get 8 teams, that'd be good enough. That'd just be 4 extra points add to the scores. So that's I don't know, man. We did let the teams know ahead of time to join up. So you have that Discord notification on, dude. We did a little mess up on I'll probably be a little late though, but it is what it is. Come on, man. Okay, we gotta start 2 minutes. We start 2. Hey, we gotta start 2 minutes. Like I said, Lost XZ would be great for them to come in here. So. Can we say? Alright. I think Christ is having trouble with getting plays and say it like but listen. Even with 8 teams, that still be good enough. Hopefully, the other teams do join later on.
Yeah, I hope the same too, because man, I want to see the whole group B and D fighting for their whole life.
Yeah, man, same. But I'm like,
I mean, I have my popcorn somewhere over here. You know, like I know Group B and D will be awesome to watch. But you know, also A and C too.
Shit. Yeah, true. Damn. So Lost XZ said, all these said they can't make it today. Shit. Maybe I gotta start, man. Man, like, come on, man. I always teams with just. Damn.
Yeah, there's only what 5 teams right now.
Yeah, man.
6.
Got subs.
Yeah, and like there's how many teams on Group D there are right now?
6 teams in total.
So like okay.
So it's probably 12 teams in total. Unfortunately, they're not.
But right now, how many there are for each group?
6 teams per group. So it's probably 12 and 12.
Okay.
So
like they join it and they get out. They join it and they get out. Like
yeah, I don't know why, man. They gotta stop doing that because we do want to get this going. Like I said, even with 6 teams, we're still in play regardless, but you're just gonna suck. Or 7 teams.
I mean, go ahead with 6 teams because.
Void.
No, okay, now they're coming more. Okay, nah.
Who's Team Void? Who's
Boy or who is Bison team?
Yeah, who's Team Void? I don't recognize Team Void.
Me either.
I think they just joined under. Okay, substitutes. Damn.
Or just maybe they are the Bison team, but they forgot to change their name.
Right. Heck, I mean, you gotta stop joining and coming back to because we gotta get this going. Because we don't want the room to like auto close. Like it's bad enough we're late. It's bad enough we're late as it is. Come on, chat. Why do teams do this? They joined. We almost get a full lobby the first week, and yeah, Abyss goes right now. Abyss is in Group D, I believe. So they gotta join up. Like I said, if Team Abyss joins up, dude, perfect. Come on, because like I said, we gotta start, dude.
We need
Light
to start.
needs to join his team. And shit. Right, man. So oh, the Fallen Angels left? What happened to them? Jeez, but why do these teams keep joining, coming back? Like, brother. Okay, this Fallen Angels, shit. You know what's good? We'll start with 7, dude, because we're on time. So, anyway, chat. In the chat, unfortunately, we gotta start with 7 teams. It is what it is. But just know that these 7 teams, for the teams that is missing, they will get extra points.
Yo, I can't hear the game.
But you can't?
No.
Hold
it's
up.
like cool.
I do like 1 second. Let me share screen. Let me share entire screen. Okay, what about now?
Yeah, now we go.
Okay, so unfortunately,
Okay.
chat. Actually, you know what? Jason, kick us off with the first match.
Ok, muchachos, bienvenidos. Pónganse cómodos porque estamos comenzando la primera sala del día de la segunda semana. O sea, ya saben qué quieren decir. Entonces, tenemos el equipo RIX, el equipo Titanes, el equipo TWMVP, el equipo Finance Angels, el Max Squad, que ojalá que nos sorprenda en esta sala. Tenemos el equipo ABC, también tenemos el equipo SRC. Ahorita todos están cayendo en el lado del mapa de Purgatorio. Ya estoy viendo 3 equipos cayendo juntos, que eso quiere decir que vamos a ver las primeras batallas ahorita.
Alright, so unfortunately, we only have 7 teams in this match. Hopefully, you do at least get 1 more team to make it 8. But chat, just so you know, every team to remind you, for every team that's not in, which is 5 teams, these teams will get 5 extra points added on to the total score for this match. So if you have for example, let's say a Mexican squad gets, again, let's say 20 points this match, they would get 25 for the 5 teams that are missing.
Yeah, like I hope 1 or 2 more teams join us on the second match, man, because I want to have fun on this group B&D, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is because we were gonna miss 2 teams as it is, but and one of them did had to be rescheduled to play till later on. So because Lost XZ did confirm that they would be able to make it to the group B and D, but they will play later on. Just that they still could represent their group. But anyway, we have Titan Z go up against Mexa Squad with Principe gets his shots in on one of the plays for Mexa Squad, but he does get shot from the side. And also, Mexa Squad is only a 3-player with the 4-player not even loaded in, so they would need to play it very passively, in my opinion.
Ahorita tenemos la primera batalla con el equipo Titanes. Ahorita están todos adentro de la casa mientras bajaron a 1, pero quieren ir al rush. Ahorita Creo que eran dos vivos del equipo Titanes, pero ya se están yendo, pero el otro equipo entraron y hicieron la primera eliminación en Mexa Squad. Ya esto es normal para ellos, esto es como que fuera un juguetío. Ellos andan hambrientos para conseguir más kills, pero ahorita Mexa Squad ya llevan 3 eliminaciones. Ahorita Find Your Angel va a buscar ahorita su primer combate con el equipo SRC. Ahorita solo quedan 2 vivos, pero están intentando sobrevivir. Pero a ver qué pasa ahorita. Son 2 contra 1. A ver qué pasa. Ahorita se bajaron a 1. El jugador. Solo queda el Leja. Es el único que está sobreviviente en esta ahorita. Ahorita quiere intentar rematar su kill a ver si sobrevive. Y remató su kill ahorita.
So, Crisis did lose 3 of their players to Fallen Angels, but Leisure does have enough coins to bring back the whole. Actually, not. He was able to bring back 2 of the players. I don't know if he's able to bring back his 4th. If not, then I think his 4th might be disconnected at the moment. But even with the 7 teams left, with 6 teams left alive, not 7, everybody's doing okay right now. Nobody's really getting into any gunfights except Crisis and Fallen Angels. But actually, I take it back, as Crisis does secure their 3rd kill for the match, for this match so far, off of one of the Crisis players. Now, Crisis secures their 3rd kill for this match off of one of the Fallen Angel players. So, to be honest, I think, due to the fact that we only have 5 teams for this match, hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't think anybody is gonna really try to go for that much gunfights, except Mexican Squad, even though, because they did get a first team wipe on Titan Z, but hopefully as time goes on, we do have at least 2 more teams join in to at least keep the keep the competitiveness in there. But no, my opinion. So Jason, in my opinion, right? In your opinion, if you look on the bottom 3 teams, being RYX, TW, and ABC, what do you think their game plan might be for this first match?
I mean, for Mexican Squad, I think they're like going to try to survive on the last zone and they go for another more kills. But for CRS and Fire Angel, I mean, right now we see Fire Angel is fighting right now. So I mean, right now Fire Angel can get another team wipe out. But for me, my plan for Mexican Squad is like they're trying to get more kills and survive on the last zone, because on the last zone is where you can get more kills.
True, I do agree. And with the 5 points added on, it helped them out a little bit, but it might not help out much for Crisis, as Crisis will be your next team to be fully wiped out, leaving us with 5 teams left alive. And now ABC getting pushed by Mexa Squad, as ABC is down a player with Bohan, and now Zyro. Now ZX will try and put pressure on Caliberonic, which he does. He does get the knock too. So now Mexa Squad will be down to 1 last player left, and we might see Mexa Squad, the team that did get the first wipe in this match, be the next team to go out in 5th place. If Soy Rich does not play this smart, he could put his team in a bad spot to be next to be eliminated.
Ahorita tenemos al equipo Mexa Squad, que es solo un sobreviviente, mientras que el equipo ABC con 2 jugadores está yendo el rush. Uno está siguiendo a Soy Rich y el otro va por la derecha a revivir a uno. Ahorita está en batalla y bajaron al último jugador de Mexa Squad. Entonces ahorita ABC lleva con 4 kills. Entonces vamos a ver cómo les van a ellos ahorita. Ahorita están fuera de zona. Les recomiendo a ellos que salgan, que entren a zona para que no lleguen con poca vida. Pero sí, ahorita el equipo OBTW fue eliminado también ahorita. Qué mal, pero fueron eliminados, solo quedan 3 equipos. Vamos a ver quién de estos 3 consigue el primer bulla.
So unfortunately, Mexa Squad is your next team to be fully wiped out, with TWMVP following next, which does leave us with our last 3 teams left alive, with a lot of zone coverage, with a lot of zone still left in this first match. Now, again, hopefully the teams do join join in. So hopefully we could at least get at least 8 teams in the lobby. But with that being said, we do need to make sure that other teams is able to come in. Apologies. Now, so now for our first match winners, we might so now for the first match winners, it's either between ABC, RYX, or Fallen Angels. Now, I don't think any of these 3 teams has gotten a booyah in the CTS as of yet. So for them to if any of them to secure their first booyah for the first match, would be beneficial for them, especially with the 5 points added on due to the fact they are missing 5 teams. That would definitely help them out a lot for the first match.
Ahorita tenemos a últimos tres equipos que están luchando por un buya. Ahorita el equipo Baron Agents están pensando entre si hice el rush o no hice el rush, o esperar que el equipo RYX baje. Y ahorita se bajó uno con la C80, creo que todo rojo. Pero ahorita vamos a ver qué hace el equipo Fallen Agents y el equipo RYX, a ver quién de los dos se quedan eliminados. Vamos a ver ahorita el jugador Emilio está flanqueando, deja al otro jugador con poca vida, pero sigue flanqueando. Y sí, está buscando uno que esté medio descubierto para ver todo rojo. Ahorita se bajaron. Ahorita el equipo ABC queda con 2 jugadores nomás. El equipo RYX también con 2 jugadores. Con un jugador ahorita. El equipo Fire Agents quedan con 3. Prácticamente ahorita solo quedan 7 jugadores. No, 6 jugadores. 5 jugadores quedan ahorita. Vamos a ver. No, 4. Todo está pasando rápido. Vamos a ver quién de todos esos 3 equipos consigue su primer bulla. Todos están tumbados, pero ahorita el jugador Zero va a levantar a su equipo para todavía sobrevivir y quedar en un buen top y hacer primer bulla en la primera sala.
All right, so yeah, man. So, damn, to see Fallen Angels and RYX get put in a bad spot with ABC also in the mix too, is very crazy. Crazy to see. It's crazy how all those 3 teams just meet up and just so happen to take the gunfight, and all 3 teams is either put in a 1-player or 2-player situation. With RYX is able to get one of the players back into the game, but they really don't have the coin count. They are able to hopefully they are able to at least get 3 players back. But with the extra with him having enough coins to at least get another player back, actually no, Shahed is able to get the rest of the players back, and the extra and Shahed is gonna get the next kill for their team, and keeping RYX in a 1-player team. Now Derek, now Jason, I think you all been in this situation before. You're the last player. You don't have any coins to bring your player back. Any players back. So what do you think probably be the best move that Derek could probably do right now?
I mean, yeah, like right now, ABC they have the full squad. RYX they have only one. It's Derek. He's the only one. And Fire Angel they have 2 right now. So we see who's going to win. You know.
True. And yeah, man. So I mean, Fallen Angels and ABC is doing very good on kill wise. So that's definitely going to hurt them out a lot with gain those points that they need to stay in the top 12. Because mind you, ABC ABC is 4 points away from hitting that 12th place spot. So with this first match with 8 kills, will do very well for them a lot. So let's see if they could keep that momentum going on. And also due to the fact that Team Abyss is not yet joined in, that is going to put Team Abyss in a worse spot, and put ABC in a better spot. So definitely, so to be honest, ABC would definitely take the 12th place spot. But if they could keep it though after today, is the real question. Just could you Spanish, please?
Seguro. So, ahorita tenemos a 3 equipos. El equipo ABC tiene su escuadra completa. El equipo R y X tiene solo un jugador que está intentando sobrevivir. El equipo Fallen Agents tiene solo 2. Entonces, aquí tiene más la posibilidad de que se vea un primer bulla es el equipo ABC. Pero aquí puede pasar todo. Ahorita se tumbaron a uno. Yo me quedé ¿cómo? Pero se bajó a uno de Fire Agents. Solo queda Michael, el único que queda sobreviviente y ya tiene su carro destruido. Y va a intentar sobrevivir tal vez a su compañero o a uno o 2 más. Porque tiene 1200 monedas. Entonces a ver si puede sobrevivir a todo su escuadro. Solo 2. Ahorita el jugador del equipo RX está en una casa intentando a ver qué jugador está distraído y se lo baja así distraído. Ahorita se bajó a uno del equipo de ABC. Ahorita están cayendo un jugador. Se bajó uno, se bajaron. Ahorita el otro va a querer bajar el otro, pero ya lo están atacando. Ahorita está en una batalla de 1 contra 1 y ya. Quedan 2 equipos. Quedan el equipo ABC y el equipo R y X. Yo creo que el equipo ABC puede hacer el primer bulla porque tiene una ventaja de 3. Entonces están buscando dónde está Derek. Y aquí veo a Derek que está metido, escondidito, esperando que salgan ellos 3 y los baja fracasos. Pero a ver qué pasa.
So yeah, Derek, now the last play left for his team, but is able to survive to get to top 3. But unfortunately, with ABC still being a more healthier team, if he's able to land his shots though, he would need to make every shot count, and he will make sure to at least get the knocks as well. Now there is a chance for him to clutch it, but due to the fact that he's not outside the zone and ABC probably has an idea he is over here, this will put him in a much worse spot. Now Zyro does get knocked down by him, but Bohan is gonna be there for the help up, and Z Extra for looks for it is gonna go on the push to put that push on Derek and tries to secure the first booyah, which they do. So ABC secures the first booyah for today's Group C, B versus D match 1. Now again, hopefully, chat, we do have more of the teams join in, because we don't, we want to like come in. Hello, for support to all right, cool. So, ABC Esports getting the first booyah for today, and they get the first booyah in the CTS team career as well. So props to them. Hopefully later on we do, hopefully next match we do get a couple more teams in. But regardless though, they did very well with them securing 24 points, Jason. That's pretty good for a first match of the day.
Yeah, like 24 points with 12 in chaos. I mean, they do a good job, ABC Esports. So, like, YX, he was close, Derry was close to do the first booyah, but we fight chaos. And Valence Angels, they was close too, but on the last zone everything happened,
True. And when Mako did buy his players back in that he did buy his players back in the late in the zone, he did put his team
Dennis
in
que va a
a
entrar o
spot.
qué? Ya no dieron 7 puntos ahorita, entonces va a entrar Derek.
But Jason, you're not muted. But so yeah, man, yeah, man, like the teams did very, very well despite not being that many teams in here. But regardless though, they did pretty good. So yeah, but you look at the points right here. This is this is a good amount of points as it is for everybody. And also again, due to the fact that that 5 teams are missing, they will get 5 extra points. So Titans Z, even though they only got 4 points for in this match, but they will get 5 added on, so they actually get 9 points for the match. But that means that they will need to step it up more as they get into the next 2 matches. So in the meantime, hold chat, let me just send the results to Abdul. The screen might be messed up, Jason. That's gonna be fixed. Give me 1 second because these scores do need to be put in. I just gonna fix 1 second, and then we'll be set to go into match 2. Alright, go back to here. You go. Everything should be good. Boom, boom. You should be good, right? We good? Yeah, we good. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Alright, so. Yes, my work done. I bet. So, alright, so now we wait for the teams to come back in. Hey Jason, we get a chance. Can you please ping the teams again for groups B and D as well, so to let them know.
Sure.
Alright, so yes, so yeah, right now, everybody's doing pretty decent. Like I said, the 5 points add on will help them out. A lot. But like I said, it's gonna they're gonna hopefully hopefully they they do perform a little better. Like I said, Titan Z is in a rough spot, but I do got faith in them. I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna do pretty good, man. You just need to step it up as as the match progresses, as the group matches progresses. So otherwise, they do have a chance. They definitely have a chance for sure.
Yeah, like you say, we see it on this second match who can get another booyah. But let's wait if it is another 2 more teams to join it on this room. So we see.
Yes, gotta wait and see, man. I'm trying to see what was his name. PBX King. I don't know if you're the leader for Team Abyss, but if you are, ask for Light to give you the password, because I sent the password to Light, so he has it. Just that I don't know who you are on Discord to for me to give it to you. So in the meantime, you have to we have to so I can put this. In the meantime, we have to just hopefully pray that your team does join in later on. So yeah, but so far it's due to the fact there's only a few teams, we still it's still pretty good, still at a good pacing, but but not though, it's alright. ABC is off to a good start. Same for RYX and Fallen Angels. Just say, like I said, just the fact, just the fact that we don't have many teams, and at the moment they really can't get as many points as they really should be getting. Now again, hopefully we just get at least 8 teams instead of 7, or maybe even 9 teams. But like I said, it was always confirmed that 2 teams was not going to make it. So it's
Ay, man, like, dude.
But right now though, the teams that's in at the moment, they're okay right now. We just need it would just be nice to have more of the other teams just join in. So, but again though, for every team that doesn't join in, that's that's an extra point for them. Hopefully we just hopefully they get everything situated. Right now, we're gonna get teams 2 more minutes until we start next match. Then we're gonna how the players play. Unfortunately, it's just gonna suck, man. It's just gonna suck for a little bit that we don't have the players. We had a full roster and fun. But again, though, like I said, that's extra points for them that they don't. That extra points that they don't have to fight for. Those extra points is gonna help them out a lot, especially when the other groups join in and there's more teams in that groups. In those groups, it would definitely help them out a lot, way more. So, right now, the 7 teams is doing okay. They'll just need to just try to, I guess, work a little more harder as time goes on. But again though, like I said, for the teams that don't join, listen, those are points that you missed out on. No, you can't. No, you listen. You got nobody else to blame, but yourselves. So
yeah. For example, now the player of the team RYX, Derek. I mean, how he was on the. He was not even in the group war. He was on the other call where you get the guns. Even with Infinity.
Arsenal.
But how he killed that Derek from that distance to this player behind his group wall. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you put a group wall, sometimes they have a little delay. So Garena is still not fixed that. That's what happened to me when I put a group wall. You have to wait at least 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, I already died, and the group was already there.
Yeah, but but I fully understand, dude. But
I feel like that's really like wow. Being he's like the last survivor, the last guy.
Yep. Yeah, but no. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna start our next match. We had it. Unfortunately, we still have the 7 teams in, but again, that's 5 points that's 5 extra points that they don't have to work. They don't have to work for, that they gain automatically. So if anything, if you go to a third match, it's still only 7 teams in total. We will have extra 15 points. Add on to the teams in total scores. You want to repeat that? Anonymous, how you doing tonight? So wait. So the teams that are in for this match is still RYX, OPTW MVP, Mexa Squad, Fallen Angels, ABC Esports, Titan Z, and Crisis. Again, due to the fact that we are missing 5 teams still, they will get an extra 5 points added on to the total match score for match 2. So again, there's 5 extra points that they will not need to fight for as much, that they will earn for free. Now, hopefully, the teams in A and C join in, because we don't want to have a situation where we're missing 5 teams. But I believe that I believe the teams will join later on.
Bueno, muchachos, ya estamos comenzando la ultra sala. Entonces ya tenemos el equipo Fire Agents ya están buscando su primer combate. Entonces vamos a ver quién de los dos equipos que están ahorita eliminan y hacen kills. Pero ahorita el jugador Emilio y el jugador Dennis, ahorita el jugador Dennis está en un combate ahorita. Bueno, está buscando combate, pero ahorita el jugador Emilio con su franco quiere bajarse uno. Ahorita hizo 117, otro 25. Bajaron a uno, a otro. Van 2 tumbados. Se tumbó otro. Ese es 2 tiros con flacos. Y se eliminaron al equipo RYX. Celos eliminados y Fallen Angel ha conseguido sus primeros 4 kills por ayuda de Emilio, que se hizo una eliminación. Darren lleva 2 solitas y Michael lleva una, pero tuvo sorprendente en ese momento. Ahorita Mexa Squad están solos, están lejos, pero están looteando. Ahorita están looteando. Todos los jugadores están looteando, buscando buen loot, buscando armas de largas distancias, como hicieron en la semana pasada. Vamos a ver si hacen un bulla en esta, porque la saga anterior hicieron buenas kills, pero no consiguieron el bulla. Pero ahorita el equipo TW está también looteando con 3 jugadores. Yo no sé por qué, parece el otro no entró, pero ahorita el Crisis también está looteando, pero veo un equipo cerca del equipo Crisis. Pero vamos a ver si deciden irse el combate. El Titanes está cerca del equipo Crisis, pero a ver qué deciden, si hice el combate o no hice el combate.
So yeah, so RYX coming in second place last match is now your first team to be fully eliminated in match 2. Now Jason, as you mentioned before, it could be anybody's game. You can have a very good match in match 1 and you can have a bad match in match 2, or vice versa. But hopefully they do get things situated in match 3 as time goes on. But the team that really needs to step it up, the 2 teams actually that needs to step it up in this group, is Titan Z and OPTW MVP. Now OPTW is in last place right now, even though they did pretty okay in last week. They did miss a match. They don't have the points to even have to be in top 20, so they would definitely need to win the gunfights against Titan Z and other teams that they're playing against in this match, because again, points matter. They would need to get as many points as they can. So now, Titan Z, no, go ahead, my bad. Apologies.
Ahorita el equipo OPTW tiene un combate con el equipo Titan Z y vamos a ver quién de los son eliminados. Ahorita estoy viendo a Prove que fue caído, también el negro está caído. Vamos a ver quién. Ahorita solo queda 2 jugadores vivos. Vamos a ver quién será uno ahorita. Vamos a ver si Leyenda, el jugador Leyenda, los va a revivir ahorita, porque no veo a otro del equipo TWB, no veo a Leyenda, no veo a nadie de ese equipo. Creo que está ahí con ellos. No, ahorita está viendo Leyenda, sí. Leyenda está intentando curar a sus compañeros, pero tiene una escuadra completa. No sabe qué va a hacer ahorita Leyenda. Entonces, vamos a ver. Ahorita a ver quién sabe. Pero Leyenda está intentando bajarse a uno ahorita. Ahorita Leyenda está en full rush. Vamos a ver quién es. Y se lo tumbaron porque no puso paredes a tiempo. Ahorita bajaron a Objective Review. Solo quedan el equipo Fallen Agents, el equipo Titani, el equipo Crisis y Mesa Squad. Solo quedan esos 4 equipos. Vamos a ver quiénes de ellos consiguen un bulla en esta primera sala.
So yeah, our first place team for match 1 is the second team to be fully wiped out, and then TW was the next team to follow suit. So yeah, ABC Esports, you would definitely need to make up those points in match 3 for sure. But again, like I said, everybody does get 5 extra points to add on to the score, but they would definitely need to end their group off in match 3 with a nice amount of points. Now Titan Z gets pushed by Fallen Angels here, and having 3 of their members knocked down quickly, by the way, which does force Principe, the last surviving player left for Titan Z, to disengage. But he does have a little opening here, as now Mexa Squad decide that they want to join the fight here, as they want to start getting some kills added on to the board. But they will need to be careful. Fallen Angels is looking very strong here, but Sanchez does get a kill on Dare. Soy Rich and Dalabano are the 2 members that does get fully eliminated off of Mexico Squad. So now Sanchez and Manoa Minoa will need to play their life carefully. They will need to play this next gunfight in more smartly, because Fallen Angels right now is looking very aggressive, and they're gonna try to go for the full team wipe on Mexico squad here. And Sanchez just gets knocked down too. So now it's up to Minoa trying to see if he could get the res off, which he does get the help up, but Fallen Angel is gonna keep that pressure on them. No.
Y ahorita se bajaron el equipo Mexico Squad. No sé qué le está pasando a Mexico Squad. Dígame, gente, dígame. Estoy como que, ¿qué pasó? Si Mexico Squad en la sala de la semana pasada se hicieron muchos kills, ahorita ya fueron eliminados con una kill. Pero ahorita enfoquémonos en los 3 equipos que están ahorita. Fire Agent, Titanes C y Crisis. Vamos a ver esos 3 equipos, quienes consiguen el primer bulla. Ahorita el Fire Angels lleva 15 kills. Yo creo que ellos van a conseguir el primer booyah. What do you think, man? You think Fire Angels, they will get a first booyah? Because they have 16 kills right now.
Man, I mean, to be honest, dude, I think they were definitely, I think they did the job to get this next booyah, man, because they're on the roll with 16 kills right now. Even though it was 7 plays, not 7 plays, but 7 teams in this lobby, they're on the roll, man. And they like I said, they want to collect as many points as they can, try to keep the top 12 spot, and with them just knocking down players one after another, chances are they are looking to be the first place winners in this match. With De Niro being fully eliminated here, and Prince B might be following next. Yes, with Titan Z being the next team to be fully wiped out, and those last 2 plays be fully eliminated off the team. Fallen Angels is now with 20 kills, and if Crisis loses the gunfight against Fallen Angels, they get this game off with 24 kills in match 2, make it up for the previous match. So yes, I do think that Fallen Angels is going to pretty much win this match, man. Now, but hear me out though. We did see some underdog moments though. If Crisis plays if they play their position carefully, if they play the position and gunfights carefully, they could probably fully eliminate Fallen Angels, or even catch them off guard. But it does depend on how this next gunfight goes, as Fallen Angels does get closer and closer.
Ahorita tenemos a 2 últimos equipos, el Fire Agents contra Crisis. Vamos a ver quiénes ellos 2 se consiguen el primer booyah. Ahorita estoy viendo al equipo de Fire Angels que ya lleva un jugador tumbado. Ahorita el jugador Slayer quiere hacer su primera eliminación, pero también le están dando, no sé de dónde, pero está viendo que Emilio está arriba campeando, pero con una franco, con una arma larga. Ahorita se bajó uno. Pero ahorita su compañero lo revivió, pero ahorita Leja está intentando bajarse a los que están ahorita vienen en el carro, pero ahorita Slyle también se lo bajaron. Ahorita Emilio está arriba, que tiene una ventaja muy alta. Si tiene un franco, se baja toda su escuadra completa. Ahorita Crisis quedan con 2 jugadores vivos. Entonces, vamos a ver si Fallen Angels consigue este booyah en la segunda sala. Ahorita tienen una combate. Ese tiro es todo rojo. Ahorita el equipo Crisis queda solo con un jugador vivo. Vamos a ver si sobrevive o lo elimina, porque se va a enfrentar contra 4 contra 1. Una escuadra completa. Vamos a ver si Slider consigue hacer el booyah por su equipo. Pero yo creo que Fallen Agents es el que va a conseguir el booyah en esto, que tiene una gran ventaja, porque lleva 24 kills, pero tiene todos sus jugadores completos.
So yeah, man, Fallen Angels just took that gunfight against Crisis. Even though Crisis did get the first shots on them, they did get the first knock, but unfortunately, Fallen Angels was just too aggressive, and especially with I think it was Derek's or Emilio that took the high ground above at Decker Square, put pressure on the Crisis members that was down below, knocking them one after another, and then the rest of the team push in to get to get more of the players off, or to get the defense on the rest of the players. That just definitely put them in in a better spot to get more kills. And if anything, they might end it off with 26 kills here, as Leisure did get brought back, but he was killed off instantly by Fallen Angels. So now Slayer, the last player left for Crisis, would need to collect more coins to get the player back into the lobby, as Fallen Angels is on the hunt and they are looking for him too, trying to see if they get the full team wipe and get the first booyah, as the second booyah, my apologies, for today's match.
Yeah, ahorita estamos viendo que ahorita el jugador Slayer quiere revivir a todos sus compañeros, está fuera de zona, está en la última zona de que hace mucho daño, pero él quiere revivir a sus compañeros para conseguir un booyah. Pero yo creo que ellos va a conseguir su segundo booyah ahorita, porque tienen todos vivos. El jugador Milo con 7 eliminaciones, Derrick con 4, Michael con 7 también, y Mike también con 7. Entonces, ahorita Emilio se bajó 1 que estaba cayendo del cielo. Vamos a ver si consiguen hacer booyah. Y tenemos un ¿qué? Booyah.
So,
el equipo Iron Agent, the second booyah.
Second booyah indeed for their group. Unfortunately, Crisis desperately tried to get the teams back. They tried to do the best that they could to get the team back into the game, at least a 2-man. But Fallen Angels kept the pressure, said, you know what, we're not going to even let your members even touch the ground, mind you. So now they fully wiped out, and Fallen Angels take the second booyah. But Crisis does get that second placement points as well, with the additional kill too. So if you look at the points, which points mattered the most, we have Fallen Angels with 38 points after match 2, man. And mind you, Jason, we only have 7 teams in this in Group A and D Group B and D going at it. So to get 26 points, 26 kills with an additional few points added onto that with the placement and the 5 extra points too. So yeah, Fallen Angels is looking very good today, man, for sure.
Yeah, man, like Fallen Angels win 26 kills. They do a good job. But Crisis and Titanes, they didn't do more better on the last week. But my question is for you, like, what happened with Mexa Squad? Why they not do the same thing as the last week?
Man, I don't know, man.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Right now, right now, unfortunately, I can't. I think we're gonna have another 2 bad games. In the third game, they do great moment, because again, remember, they didn't do good the first 2 games, but that third game they did very well. So I'm assuming that we might see that again for the third match, or unfortunately for them, their fire just went out a little bit. But they're not, I don't think they're gonna lose a top 12 spot though. But if they want to secure it better, they would definitely need to step it up in this last match for sure.
Like you say, we're going to be able to see the last match on Group B versus Group D. But man, there's 3 more matches left for Group C and A. So we see who's going to make it. Right now, looking for the agents, they might be still on the top 12 or maybe on top 3. We don't know yet. When that many kills and those points, so we see.
True. So I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, again, it does depend on how they they do though. But it does. Listen, I think Fallen Angel is just gonna close it. I think they're gonna close it out though. But hopefully I didn't cast a custom, because even though they did good, they did do good the previous match before. Her chat, we'll see Jason's POV in a second. Let me just disclose it right quick. But even though they did do very good this second match, when it comes down to the third and final match, it will determine if they are gonna be looking like the dominated team, or if they're gonna look like, or if they're gonna be the next, like, I guess I won't say push around, but probably the next team that probably the next team that's gonna look decent. But again, dude, like I said before, you can have a very good match 1 or 2, and you could have a very bad match 1 or 2. But it does come down to how your team plays in this last and final map.
Yeah, like you said, right now we're on the last match. I was hoping one more or 2 more teams joining on that match, but we still have only 7.
True. A second team. Right. So I think we are missing Titan. Titan is Z's here. So I'm trying to see who we are missing. Who are we missing? Is it RX? No, RX is here. Fallen is here. Titan Z is here. Oh, Mexa Squad. Mexa Squad needs to jump back in. Right. So now, okay. So Jason, can you do me a favor while we wait? Can you tell that the teams in Group A and C to get ready, because Group D, B and D is about to get ready for next match. So Group A and C will be next after this map. So got to let know.
I got you.
Leye, ¿qué? Hizo un cute. Ahí, por si sacan a Samuel, vaya a invitar. ¿A Samuel? Hizo cute, Samuel está descargando el mapa. Vale. Jason, qué linda Jason. Sonríe a la cámara. Jason se quiere reír, pero no puede. ¿Por qué?
No.
Tiene que poner Jason. Jason.
Copy team name, and then I gotta let other teams know as well.
Okay.
So X do.
Okay, ¿por cuánto va? 23.
As well.
Saca Samuel.
So I'm trying to see who we're missing right now. To show too. So Mexico Squad needs to join back, then we will get the other teams ready. But yeah, right now it's looking pretty good. I don't think the scores is in yet. I'll also add the +5 as well. So, but yeah. So other than that, but not though, no, not that, like I said, even though we are missing 5 teams, everybody's doing pretty good, man. Everybody's doing pretty decent. Titanus Z, they're looking much better today, much better than they did last weekend. So if they keep it up for today, if they keep that momentum going, they could potentially be in probably, I want to say top 12, definitely not top 12, but they'll inch a little more closer though. The team that would definitely need to step it up in this last match though, for sure, would definitely be OPTW as of today. I don't think they gain if we exclude the free pleasant points. I don't think they get many points as it is. I don't think they even get did they even get a kill point today? I don't think they did. I don't think they even got a kill. I don't think they even got a kill today so far. Did it, Jason? OPTW?
No, they're not getting any kills, but I mean, you know how my team they are, like you go free to discard every team, but yeah, I mean, they don't get kills, but they're trying to do more better, I make to them to practice every single day, but you know how they are, But no, I hope OPTW they do good in the last match,
True. All right, so the teams are in. Make sure to just double check to do ABC. We are good. So another 5 points for the teams are here, dude. So the teams will get additional 15 points, by the way. So listen. Your team, even though they didn't do so hot, they still get 15 points extra because we're almost at 5 teams.
I mean,
yeah,
I mentioned to them about that. They're like more happy to get 15 free points, do nothing. But no, like they need to do something, get some free skills.
Shit. Hopefully they do get things rolling, and hopefully they do step it up. So anyway, let's go to the gameplay. We had the teams about to jump. So this would be the last time you will see these 7 teams play for today, as we have RYX, TW, MVP, ABC Esports, Fallen Angels, Mecha Squad, Titan Z, and Crisis. Unfortunately, we are missing 5 teams, but those are 5 extra points.
Bueno, muchachos, ya están cayendo los equipos del grupo A y B. Esto va a ser esta es la última sala. Esto va a ser la última vez que ustedes los vean. Pero no se preocupen. La otra semana es la última semana. Pueden ver el grupo B, entonces el grupo C. Pero ahorita están cayendo. Ahorita vemos al Mexa Squad que cayó una buena distancia para lutear. Pero aquí veo 2 equipos en el lado de Kalahari. Pero ahorita están. Crisis quiere conseguir la primera eliminación, pero vamos a ver qué pasa con Slayer, porque sabe que Slayer sabe y está pensando que tienen jugadores arriba de ellos, pero vamos a ver cómo le va ahorita el equipo Crisis. Pero ahorita tiene uno arriba de la casa, pero se lo bajaron a Emilio. Ahorita Leia tiene su primera eliminación, que Emilio hizo un mal error, subirse a la casa y bajar de sorpresa, porque sabía que lo estaban esperando, entonces mejor no hubiera hecho eso. Pero no, ya Crisis ya tiene su primera eliminación, pero siguen intentando eliminar los otros 2 equipos, que están Slider y Inaldo, que están ahí los 2 solos. Pero vamos a ver ahorita a ver si Lenja consigue más, porque están sus compañeros ahí, están todos sus compañeros. Entonces vamos a ver si Leia consigue otras eliminaciones o qué hace ahorita. Porque están ahorita ellos luteando.
So yeah, man. So Crisis striking first blood. Off of Fallen Angels, getting a little revenge on them from last match. Don't you think, Jason?
I mean, yeah. Fallen Angel who's getting 2 booyahs in 2 matches. Of course, all the team they want to do team white up to Fallen Angels, because they know they're good right now. If they don't kill the whole team, they know they will get another booyah. So that's why this team probably they're focusing most right now. Go find the team Fallen Angels and kill all, so they will be free to know.
Yep, true, man. Just trying to get try to get some more, try to get some more points, man. The more kills, the better, man. Because just those are more points. Again, I know I probably said it probably like 1,000 times by now. With those 5 extra points due to the 5 teams are missing, those kill points and pleasure points will add on a lot. So trust me, it's going to do wonders for them. It's gonna help them out a lot. But as of right now, not everybody is like being too aggressive at the moment. They just try to, I guess this is the last match. You don't want to overextend too much when they don't have to. But I'm gonna say this: they know that this is their last match. They don't want to risk not getting as many points as they can, and for the teams that is on the lower bracket, like Crisis for example, they are trying to get a little more aggressive here, because before we start our first match, right, Jason, Crisis is 6 points away from hitting 12th place. So if anything, I think that Crisis will definitely get top 12 for sure. Especially his Team Abyss did not come today, so don't get those points to keep the spot safe. So unfortunately for Team Abyss, they will go down and Crisis will go up.
Ahorita tenemos al equipo Crisis intentando buscar una batalla mientras el jugador Slayer quiere bajarse a Leyenda con la C80, pero Leyenda puso una pared y se está curando ahorita y se está yendo dentro de la casa porque sabe que lo están siguiendo ahorita. Ahorita el jugador de Necro también está metido en una casa esperando, no quiere salir porque si no es una casa muy fácil de tumbárselo. Pero ahorita Leyenda se quiere salir porque ya sabe que tiene a otro siguiéndolo a él. Y Emilio bajó a USP y bajó a Leyenda también. Ahorita solo queda de Necro, el único jugador del equipo OBTTW. Pero vamos a ver ahorita el Titanes también está en combate con Mexa Squad. Vamos a ver si se lo terminan. Vamos a ver si Mexa Squad sobrevive en esta. A ver si no eliminan a Mexa Squad. Pero no, me equivoco. Mexa Squad ya va bajando a 2 ahorita. Quedan 2 jugadores del equipo Titanet. Vamos a ver si Mexa Squad consigue un bulla. Vamos a ver si Mexa Squad nos enseña lo que hizo la semana pasada. Ahorita Mexa Squad están todos yendo al fútbol. Solo quedan 2 jugadores del equipo Titanes. Ahorita tenemos el equipo eliminado, OPTW. Ya sé, búrlense, no importa. Pero ahorita Mexa Squad con Titanes están en enfrentamiento. Vamos a ver ahorita si se eliminan y otro. Se eliminaron a otro. No, queda Samu. También ya Titanes quedó eliminado. Ahorita Mexa Squad queda en un top 5. No fue eliminado como antes. Porque antes sí. Pero vamos a ver si Mexa Squad consigue un bulla. Ahorita tiene 7 kills. Y Fire Angels también 6 kills.
So yeah, man.
Both teams.
What the hell? Oh, come on.
Yo, Caliber.
Wait. Oh, so man, I will get to you in a second, and also you screwed the team over by not checking your notifications, by the way. So Team Abyss gets no points, by the way, just so you know, because you have your notifications on. Because I did tag you.
We can't play next match.
But this is the last match, man. Come on. But
no group B, no D, no C, nothing like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta figure it out. But
okay, I'm just saying, if there's no space in next group, just tell us. Okay, we can play that, right? If there's space, I mean.
Okay. But you only gave points for your group, by the way, just so you know.
What's the point of us playing? Okay.
No, I'm not saying like y'all gotta play, but you still represent your group though, but still.
Okay. We'll represent our group.
But anyway, but with that being said, with that being said, Fallen Angels does lose 2 of the members to Mexa Squad, and Jason, from what we see, we might have another Mexa Squad moment here, as they are doing very well, and Fallen Angels down into the last play left with Mike Tyson trying to get out of the gunfight, but unfortunately he can't. And like Jason, like I said, Mexa Squad might be having the deja vu that they had last weekend when they did crappy the first 2 matches, but they turned it up in that last match.
Yeah, you're right. Like they did a good job on the last 2 matches, but on the top one, they might get a booyah. Finally, they might show us what they are. They might show us what they did last week to this last match. Because I say on the first match, Mexico squad got wiped out. I was like, okay, what happened? Second match, same thing. What happened? But right now, Mexico squad they're on the top 4 with 9 kills. I mean, they're not with 19 kills last match, but they're with 9 kills. So, I mean, I feel like Mexico squad can get booyah this time. What do you think, man?
Man, to be honest, dude, like I said, it could be pretty much anybody's game, dude. Like, but right now, Mexico squad is looking to be the next team to take the booyah, because it won't be Fallen Angels, as Fallen Angels is out of this match, man. With Fallen Angels being the second team to be fully wiped out, they unfortunately would not be getting a second booyah, and they would not be getting a back-to-back booyah. So, Light, while you're here, because I pretty could the chat can hear you. As of right now, right? As you can see, 'cause I don't know if you're watching the screen or not. What is your prediction on who you think might take the third and final booyah for Group B versus D?
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I see teams. I see the team. What is his name, bro? What the fuck?
Come on, man.
I can't see his name, but like that team, yeah. MS will do booyah, bro. Whatever the MS thing is.
Mexico squad.
Yeah, they will do the booyah, bro.
All right, so
Write it down, okay, on a note, okay. You wanna see something?
Anyway, but yeah, so right now the tide or the prediction is favoring Mexico squad right now, but it does depend on how the other 3 teams that they're playing against do as well. Because Crisis right now has 7 kills. 7 kills. That's actually pretty good. Way much better than the last game. So for them to have 7 kills and them being the top 4, that's gonna help them out a lot. And now ABC is trying to put the pressure on Mexico squad here, as Sanchez and Caliberonic both get fully eliminated. Essentially, give us no. Sanchez will not get helped up. So now it's up to Axel and Soy Rich to try to keep the team alive. Now, I think this is a different roster, I believe, too, which I think it is. Yes. And now Mexico squad is down to 1 player left. So Jason and Lights, we just jinxed them, dudes, because Mexico squad will not be getting the booyah in this match. Damn. But at least they do get top 3 with 10 kills, so that's definitely going to help them out. But unfortunately, we will not see a deja vu moment as we did from last weekend with Mexico squad getting a booyah. So, but again, they do get 10 kills, 4th place with the additional 5 points for their team. So we just gotta wait and see how it go.
Ahorita tenemos los últimos 3 equipos. El equipo ABC con su escuadra completa como siempre. El equipo Crisis con 3 jugadores y el equipo RYX con 3 jugadores. Pero el jugador Star 9 estaba arriba de la casa, pero mejor me bajo, mejor me voy de aquí, voy a seguir a mis compañeros. Pero ahorita está siguiendo al Zeus también, que tiene a un jugador. Es 2 contra 1. Vamos a ver qué pasa en esto ahorita. Vamos a ver quién hace la eliminación. Vamos a ver quién se la roba. Vamos a ver quién. Ay, mi mamá. Están en full rush. Vamos a ver quién es. Zeus se bajó 1. Su compañero le llevó a tumbárselo. Ahorita ya solo el equipo Crisis quedan con 2. Ahorita, el Zeus se la robó. Bueno, digamos que no se la robó, pero lo mató todavía.
I don't know what question you asked that Jason, but from understand, right now it's between ABC and ABC and RYX to get the final booyah for the group, because right now Crisis is again put in a one-play situation, and now we have ABC and RYX looking more healthy, but ABC does have more of the numbers as they do have 4 players alive while RYX only has 3 players due to the fact that their 4th player, from what I understand, could not load in. But so far they're looking okay. 2 kills, 3rd place, and you're looking stable so far. These are wise locks. So now we have ABC putting pressure on the last member of Crisis, and Crisis gets fully wiped out. And now ABC and on RYX, the last 2 teams left alive. And if ABC does get this booyah, they will have gotten 2 booyahs for tonight. Jason, you guys there?
Oh, ahorita el equipo de BC está campeando como hizo la última pasada, la semana pasada. Están todos campeando arriba, pero no están campeando por mal. Están campeando por una estrategia inteligente. Pero ahorita el equipo de ABC, sus jugadores están completísimos. Pero el equipo RYX solo quedan 3 jugadores. Pero vamos a ver cómo consiguieron ahorita este booyah. El equipo ABC. Ahorita el equipo RYX quedan 2 jugadores vivos. Pero yo más 100%, no me equivoco, que el equipo ABC va a conseguir un booyah en esta última sala. Porque están ahorita todos yendo el full rush. Entonces vamos a ver cómo consigue ahorita el jugador. Se bajó uno ahorita. Solo queda un jugador vivo del equipo RYX. Mientras Derek está bajando a uno con el flanco. Pero Derek está tocadísimo porque está curando. Mientras el equipo ABC, 2 jugadores de ellos va al full rush con él a bajárselo. Ahorita vamos a ver quién se lo baja o quién se lo roba. Pero Derek ya está tocadísimo y Derek...
Nice.
Yeah.
So, ABC Esports gets their second booyah for today's match. For today's final match for their group. So ABC gets 3 booyahs and will definitely begin top 12 with that performance for sure. So now it's up to see if the rest of the other teams, which just consists of 2 teams from Group D and Group A and C, to see if they will step it up to try to keep either the top 12 or if the place of the teams that's in the bottom 12 is able to clutch it up. So 24 points, 12 kills. Okay. ABC Esports did pretty good in the last match, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you're right. You know, ABC they do good, dude. They
Yo, where the heck is the Mexican squad?
Oh, they fortunately, yeah, they came in 4th place.
Shit, bro, my prediction. Damn. I should have used cursor, right? They're family friendly and all.
Okay, dude. We're not too family friendly though, but we do like to keep it like mostly professional. But regardless though, Mexican squad did unfortunately for them come in. They did come in. What was it? 4th place. My apologies, my brain was braining. So hopefully they do try to gain a little more points there for the team for next week. If not though, it's all good. They will just need to try to do the best they can for the last 3 matches for next week. If not though, it won't hurt them too much. They'll just need to step it up next week. But But as of right now, we do also let me just send scores into my moderator before we talk talk about post game production, post game matches. Give me a second. Just take this in as well. Oh, so OPTW did get a kill in the last match finally, but you know, they would need to step it up next week, man. If they would have a chance to get top 12.
Oh, Abyss is coming, guys. Top 12 easy. GG's.
And Light, you're not gonna play with them, right?
How did you know, bro?
You're not, or are you going to?
I'm the sniper.
Oh, so you're going to go play with them?
Let me ask them if they don't have player. If they don't have player, then I'll play. Otherwise, I'm coming back. Okay.
All right. So anyway, so let's go back here. So let's try to fix that. Yeah, it's a little messed up for some reason. Let's try to fix that. No. Let's go on. Oh, I think I see right now. I'd see, try to fix that right quick. Sorry, chat. We had a little hiccup with this right quick. Try to see if we could fix this.
He has some technical difficulties.
Yeah, at the moment it's a little at the moment. It's a motel. Hopefully in the future, you know, we don't have too many of
hopefully
those.
you know.
But
hopefully in the future we have 2 more people commentary.
I'm pretty sure we will. I'm pretty sure we will. ABC's came up, but don't forget our team names. Let's see, man. But so yeah, the points is being added up. I will also make sure to add the extra 5 points in for other teams. So now we're just waiting for the other teams to join in. All right, Jason, what's Team Recoil's letter? What Team Recoil's letter, by the way? I forgot.
Sure. Give me. Recoil.
Yeah, Team Recoil. What's their letter avatar? I forgot. Bilo. Thank you for sharing the live, man.
E.
Is what?
E.
E, like E as an elephant?
Yeah, E as an elephant.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Rage, what's your oh, SGP joining? Yo, Rage, check your DMs. I'm gonna send you. I'm trying to follow. Let's go here. I got messaging. Yo, Rage, check your check your DMs on TikTok. And it was SGP's letter avatar as well, Jason.
Which one?
SGP, what's their letter avatar?
Is really sure.
They're in Group C, by the way. That I know for sure.
SGP Q.
Q. All right. Okay. All right, I could just go here. He's gonna see like a minute later, so it's all good. So yeah, chat. I'm gonna see if the scores being added in at least. Yeah, I did it to be added in. Also, Team Fighter is supposed to be here too. Hopefully we do fix. Hopefully they do join in later on. But regardless though, so regardless though, we did have way more teams here for groups for it's gonna be 2 teams from Group D, and you're gonna have we have the teams for Group A and groups A and A and C. My brain was not working. So yeah. So Jason, even though we didn't have that many teams in Group B and D, you still think it was good, right? For me, I think the teams did phenomenal, man.
Yeah. I mean, and Agent they do a good job. The Titans also too, Crisis too. But what happened with Mexa Squad, man? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think today was just not their day. I don't think these dudes like, in my opinion, I think they just couldn't get things situated. Now they did do better in the last and final match though, but unfortunately they lost the momentum when trying to get the last get as many kills as they did and the booyah, but they overextended and unfortunately they did fall short. But
because I don't know if Fallen Angel they get 2 booyahs or 1 booyah.
Fallen Angels did get booyah though, but they didn't get a second booyah because they didn't win that gunfight. I think against they lost a gunfight against Mexa Squad actually. So Mexa Squad did get the full team wipe on them, but unfortunately they didn't win any one of the gunfights for them. Gunfights against them. So no, they did.
Yeah.
It was like a. It's like I guess it's hard to say, but it was pretty much like a shit show for them.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, come on, Mr. Squad, giving us something, giving us a surprise us. Like, no, Fire Agent and ABC is, but they giving us a good surprise.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. The next teams to join in, yeah, man, it's gonna look very interesting, dude. Very, very interesting. We're definitely gonna have more teams for sure. That I know, but it does come down to how how they play as well. Because the two teams, like I said, the two teams that was on the verge of getting the getting top 12 is Real Flow and ABC, and how for ABC's performance, they did phenomenal, man. Very good. Definitely going to see them perform very well later on, man. Like I said, I look forward to it, dude. I look forward to it.
See this in Group A and B. I mean, Group A, B, to B. Who team is going to give us a surprise?
True, man.
I want to see surprise.
True. Hey, Light, is your team is Team Abyss gonna join or what, dude? What's going on?
Well, is the room done? Made it?
Yeah, dude, it's open now. Tell them to join now. I sent the password in DMs.
Okay, give me a second. I'll get my team and join.
I bet. But so yeah, man. But other than that though, other than that, I'm looking, I just really want the teams to do the best they can, man. That's all I really want for them. But the thing is, the teams they gotta. The thing is, the teams they have to want it. They gotta want the win. We can't want them for them. They got want it. They have to want it. They have to want the high performance games for themselves. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you could at least get one more team here, we have majority of teams. I think 2 teams was already missing. So we're gonna have 12 teams. We got 10 teams for this group again. But it's definitely gonna be more though. So the teams in here that really need to step it up for their group is Lost XZ and Real Flow, especially Real Flow, as Real Flow Esports is was before the first match started for B versus D. They are 4 points away from hitting top 12. Now, if the other teams, if Team Abyss does perform pretty poorly here and drops down, that could give Real Flow the advantage that they need to get to top 12. So now let me just now we can go to the game scene. So yes, right now they're looking they're looking now right now everybody's looking pretty good. I'm trying to see who's gonna who's gonna pretty much perform their best in this A, C, and 2 teams who Group D. So let's see. That the team best join SGPC. Oh no, this team best. Okay, so I see everybody in here. So Jason, are you ready for A versus C with 2 teams of Group D?
I mean, yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. Introduction. We're gonna get to the first match. 10 teams in this lobby. Looking forward to see how the teams perform today. So.
Ahorita tenemos a todos los 10 equipos ya adentro del avión esperando tranquilitos, porque ahorita dentro del avión todos están tranquilos, normales, actuando como niñitos de 12 años, pero ya cayendo ya es otra cosa, gente. Ahorita están todos los 10 equipos esperando, faltan 10 segundos para que comience esto, para que haya muchos bullas, muchas eliminaciones. Ahorita están cayendo todos. Tenemos el equipo RBG, también tenemos el equipo R-Trousers, el equipo CGP, el equipo TF, Ayanokiji, el equipo Mikias, el equipo Snowpeed, también tenemos el equipo RC Scripts, también tenemos el equipo PvP Shutdown, el equipo RC, y también tenemos el equipo ABC. Entonces, a ver quién de estos equipos consigue un poder. Yo estoy emocionado, muchas ya están cayendo todos. Estamos viendo que van 3 equipos que van a caer en Peak. En Peak es un lugar donde muchos equipos caen para conseguir las kills más rápido. Ya son 3 equipos que están cayendo. Ahorita ya el equipo RF está en el Rim Jam Budget. También otro equipo está en el Mac Electric. Vamos a ver quién consigue el primer lugar. Ahorita tenemos el primer combate de los. Vamos a ver qué pasa con los. A ver si consigue una eliminación. Ahorita se bajó uno, se bajó otro. Se bajaron a otro. Los. Ahorita quedan 3, quedan 4. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahorita quedan solo 4, quedan 4 los. Están en un full rush. Se bajaron a 3 ahorita. Vamos a ver si consiguen eliminar el equipo. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahorita los ya tiene muchas 3 kills en total. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
So Lost XZ securing 3 kills, which I believe that was Team Recoil, I believe. And now Team Recoil is put in a bad spot to where they will now have to get the players back and try to regain. Now now Lost XZ is now out of the blue yet, as they do have Ripsuki, our top 3 team in our second place team to be exactly. Actually, not second place. The first place team in the current Redemption Cup right now is nearby and is now trying to see if they could put a pressure on them. Now Wolf, our MVP from last week for the group, is now trying to see if he can look for angle, but Prime does get knocked down. Wolf getting pushed by Dragon, but Dragon does get shot in the back. Lost XZ putting pressure on Ripsuki, but Ripsuki is trying to fight her off. Wolf does go down. Kenny, the last player left, trying to defend himself off. If he does go down, Ripsuki will be the first team to be fully wiped out. And yes, they are. Lost XZ gets the full team wipe on Ripsuki.
Ahorita el equipo los XZ ya lleva 7 eliminaciones, ya se bajó a un equipo, se bajaron al equipo RS, pero ahorita el equipo ABS está en Cloud Tower. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahorita el jugador Script del equipo RS también está en Pushinot. El jugador Axi del equipo Axi está buscando a ver quién jugador se duerme porque tiene una escuadra delante. Tiene una escuadra. Pero vamos a ver qué hace. Porque está esperando. Tiene una Franco. Snoopy tiene una Franco, pero vamos a ver. Mikias, el equipo RF está luteando, luteando, buscando armas. Vamos a ver a ver qué pasa con este equipo, a ver si no hace bulla o qué pasa, a ver. Pero ahorita concentremos un poquito más los XZ que llevan 7 kills y también TF que llevan 3 kills. Ven, ahorita se bajó uno todo rojo. Ahorita se quiere bajar toda su escuadra.
Okay, so Exodalios putting pressure on Team Fighters, but Team Fighters is holding their ground with Chris and Doonan both getting knocked down, but Doonan and Chris does get brought back by Snoopy, and now Snoopy will need to disengage from this gunfight. Now Real Flow go up against Team Abyss. Real Flow, one of the teams that really needs to get as many points as they can to secure the spot to getting top 12. Remember before the match, before the tournament started, they are 4 points away from hitting that top 12 spot, and they actually all go up against a team that they really need to beat is Team Abyss. So they will need to really take the gunfight and win the gunfight against them. We'll get back to the Team Fighters gunfight, as this gunfight right here is the gunfight for 12th place. Marquise does get knocked down. Doc King trying to see if he get the res off. Unfortunately, he won't. And now King gets shot inside. Him and Friend are the last players left. Doc's King does get knocked down. Frenny, the last of our player left for Real Flow. He needs to try to get the kill on Itadori if he can here, because if he can, that'll put it in a much better spot. But the lightning zone called by Team Abyss does put him in the bad spot. Real Flow in the bad spot, as Frenny does secure the kill, but he still has 2 players left. Let's see if he can maybe clutch it up. The glow does go down, and unfortunately, he cannot win the gunfight. And Real Flow is his second team to be fully eliminated in match 1 against Team Abyss. So Team Abyss will keep them in the 12th place, in the lower 12. But it does depend if Real Flow does turn it up next match.
Ahorita tenemos el equipo TF que está viendo a ver si tiene un enemigo, una encarnada cerca, muy fácil para hacerse unas eliminaciones también. Ahorita el equipo es los X. Ya están como que ya se quieren unir también. Ya están ahorita el jugador Dani estaba en 1 contra 4, pero ya lo eliminaron. Pero ahorita el jugador Closer fue revivido, y mientras el jugador Nachupi está yendo, está diciendo: patitas, ¿para qué te quiero? Mejor me voy, y se va porque sabe que no puede una escuadra completa. Pero mientras el jugador Closer cayó para estar luteando, ahorita era una Franco. Ahorita el equipo RBG eran Bugs, a ver cómo les van a ellos, a ver si consiguen el primer Wii, a ver si no son eliminados, pero les deseamos suerte a ellos. Ahorita el equipo ABC, que lleva 4 kills, que están hambrientos, consiguió 3 kills. El equipo TR también no tiene nadie de frente, no tiene nadie. A ver si el jugador Shutdown no le dan una sorpresa, pero todo el equipo TR están en el lado del mapa de Cotua, mientras el equipo RS también no tiene ningún equipo cerca, no tienen batallas. Pero el equipo Axi también igual están saliendo de la zona porque es peligroso quedarse en la zona.
Right. So still 8 teams left alive. Unfortunately, you have 2 of them that's that got fully eliminated. But mind you, this is this is the first match for the group, and also due to the fact that we are missing 2 teams, they do get an additional 2 points added on to the total score. Real Flow would need to definitely step it up in match 2 and 3, because with a Team Abyss fully eliminate them, that is really not gonna do much for them. They will need to definitely step it up as these next two matches after this will progress, because again they are fighting for that 12th place spot. They're on the brink of getting top 12. ABC passed them. They're most likely in top 12 as it is. So now it's up to Real Flow to be the next team. But if they keep performing the way they're performing in this first match, their spot for top 12 would not get any easier for them. But they still have time. They would just need to do 2 words: lock in.
Lock in, let him cook.
Yep.
Ahorita el equipo a veces está fuera de la zona, pues está mirando, sienten que hay un enemigo ahí, pero ahorita el equipo TR está ahí, está en una buena posición para flanquear, pero no hay nadie ahorita, nadie los tiene, pero ahorita el equipo RS está igual, está libre, no tiene nadie. El único jugador que yo estoy viendo fuera en el mapa de Shibuya es el jugador Danix del equipo los XZ, que está queriendo revivir a sus compañeros, pero está fuera de la zona. Pero vamos a ver qué pasa. Pero ahorita el equipo RS está en un ataque. Ahorita se va a estar 4 contra 1. Ahorita se tumbó uno, el jugador Script se tumbó uno. Se hizo una eliminación, su primera eliminación, pero creo que su compañero no se la robó. No robes la kill, no se la robe, no se la se robe. Pero ahorita los X llevan 9 kills. El TF también ya empató a los XZ con 9 kills. El equipo ABC lleva 4. El equipo RC lleva 3 también. Con una kill más empata también el equipo ABC. Pero no hay un combate ahorita. Pero el equipo RC tiene que tener más cuidado, porque arriba está el otro equipo. Arriba del puente. Ahorita el equipo TF con 9 kills se quiere irse al 1000, van al 1000, saben que ahí va a haber gente ahí, saben que ahí pueden haber gente, pero que tengan cuidado, porque en el puente hay también una escuadra completa, pero ellos no tienen miedo de nada.
True. So right now everybody is at a small standpoint. Exiladios was the next team to be fully wiped out with no kills. Wait, what? How did not gonna lie, that's surprising to see. I thought they at least got 3 kills off of team fighters, but unfortunately they didn't. But speaking of team fighters, they are tied up with the most kills right now with Lost XZ. So Lost XZ does have they do have their killer spot tied and being fought for with team fighters, but hopefully for their sake they do get more kills, because Lost XZ is in the bottom 12 as well, despite them doing pretty okay last weekend. So now they will need to fight their way to top 12. But from last, I assume they're not far off, but we might have jinxed them, as Lost XZ is your next team to be fully eliminated. Unfortunately, I didn't see about who. Jason, DC who eliminated them?
No, I didn't see who was. I was super concentrated on the RBG team right now, but I didn't see who eliminated Los X.
So yeah, so Lost XZ going out in 7th place. They would definitely need to make those. They would definitely need to step it up next match. And Team Recoil, the next team after them, to get fully eliminated by Team Abyss. So now Team Abyss trying to hold their spot down for top 12. If they keep this momentum up, they could actually get out of the 12th spot and go even further up if they keep performing very well here. Now if you look at the zone as it is about to pop up, the next one is about to pop up. SGP holds prime real estate. Let's see if it gets it right now. Holds the best spot of zone, and can actually put pressure on Resilience and put pressure on the team above them too. And speaking of Resilience, they actually have a couple of the members down as well, as Team Abyss is putting pressure on them too. So now Resilience is put in the best spot. their members not get knocked out. Nice knock by Light, by the way, and is now struggling to hold their spot down as a zone is about to close in 15 seconds. So they would need to start making the rotation very, very soon.
Ahorita están los 5 equipos, están ya cerrando la última zona. El equipo RS tiene que pensar rápido qué hacerse, buscar un cubrimiento, mientras el equipo TF, el jugador Ayonoki está disparando, tratando de destruir la pared con una arma que tiene larga, pero no pudo. Mejor dijo, mejor me voy a bajarme un jugador del equipo SGP, pero mejor está entre esos dos, quién de los dos, mientras los españoles está ayudando, y el jugador Anayoki mejor decidió seguir ahí para ver si se baja uno. Ahorita tiene 3 jugadores del equipo SGP. El jugador, uno está usando la grosa, mientras que el otro, Donsi, está viendo quién sale de ahí de la montaña. Mientras que el equipo Rambo RBG también se quiere unir al combate. No quiere quedarse, no quieren quedarse con 2 kills. Quieren hacerse un bulla como la semana pasada. Quieren unirse, se quieren robar kills, porque aunque no nos invitaron, ellos se meten. Ahorita están en combate con el equipo TF. Vamos a ver si quién de los dos son eliminados. Ahora son 3 contra 4. Ahorita el equipo Wrestlings y después fue eliminado. Solo quedan 4.
So RBGs is now feeling pressure from Team Fighters, as now Team Fighter is holding them out on the edge of zone, and Redbox Gaming is having a rough time get it in, which they do, and I think it might be getting fully eliminated here though. Yeah, no, they do have a player that's still left alive with the 3rd player ratting it out, trying to keep his team alive, but he would need to be careful, as now SGP, they find him and he does go down, and Redbox Academy does get fully eliminated in 4th place, which does leave us with our last 3 teams left: Team Fighters, SGP, and Team Abyss. As now Team Abyss with 11 kills, 12 kills, and Team Fighter with 14. But Team Fighter is down to the last player left with Judge, trying to see if he could probably clutch it up as a solo, as he is putting against a rock in a hard space. 2 teams in front of him, trying to see if he could maybe clutch this up for his team. But if SGP and Team Abyss don't really eliminate each other that much before Judge gets a chance to clutch it up, Judge and Team Fighters will go out in 3rd place.
Ahorita ya hay dos equipos. Está entre ABC y SGP. ¿Quién de los dos van a conseguir un bulla de la partida? Ahorita el jugador Itadori que quiere hacerse el héroe, quiere bajarse a 2 y se bajó a 2. Se bajó 2 ahorita no queda un reviviente. Vamos a ver quién de SGP sobrevive. Y conseguimos que
yeah. So SGP loses the gunfight against Team Abyss, and Team Abyss secures not only the first booyah for Group AC and partial of D, but they also secure the first booyah in their CTS team career. So Team Abyss securing the first booyah with how many kills? 16 kills and 28 points, Jason.
I mean, man, Abyss is getting more better in the last week.
And yeah, man, way much better, dude. Damn, 16 kills in the first place. Yeah, they are definitely going to get increased on the leaderboard after today. But they would definitely need to they would definitely need to keep that spot going as the lineup progresses, or the matches progresses. They still got 2 matches left to keep their spot. So this, yes, but regardless though, with that performance by them, they are definitely looking pretty safe here. Then we have SGP coming in 2nd place with 5 kills. Very good though. but they could do more on the kills though. Second place though, very good though, and 5 kills. That's helped them out a lot. And then we have Team Fighters coming in third place. Unfortunately, it's not gunfight against Team Abyss, which did leave Judge in second as last play left. Unfortunately, he could have won the gunfights against neither Abyss LL or SGP, and he goes down in third. But third place and 14 kills, very good, man. And then we have Redbox Gaming coming in the fourth place with only 9 kills though. Actually no. Both Redbox and Resilience is tied up with 9 points. I think they had probably have an even amount of kills if anything.
Man, that was like, oh, the last 2 teams, like,
Yeah, man, it's like, yeah, man, like the last 2 teams just went hard, dude.
Yeah, and I see IB's team there. They want to see us. I mean, they want you and me see they're ready for everything because they give us a big surprise. Because last week IB's team then they did do a pretty good job, but now today they get a booyah, man. Win. How many kills? 16 kills.
Yeah, 16 kills, man.
Dude, that was like awesome.
Yeah, that was like very good on their behalf, dude. And they're gonna listen. Right now, they're looking pretty good, man. Unfortunately, the 2 teams that don't that is not looking good so far is Real Flow and Ripsuki. But mind you, that was just the first match. They still have 2 matches left to at least get everything situated. So it's all good. And also with the 2-point bonus for the fact that we are missing 2 teams, that will help them out a little bit, but they will still need to grind. They still need to grind more often.
Yeah, team Ripsuki, they need to get on these last 2 matches at least many kills or at least a booyah to be still at the top. Wow, or be at least in top 3.
True. I very much agree with that, man. So now we are gonna get ready to go into our match. Going to our match 2 in a moment. We're gonna give teams a couple minutes to make sure they join the room and make sure everything gets situated. But I think we might be ready now. We're just waiting for the players to download his map. Then we could make sure everything gets settled up. So man. Again, Ripsuki and Workflow is looking pretty bad here. But again, with the 2 points, extra, this is the fact they're obviously 2 teams. It does hurt them out a little bit, but they would definitely need to step it up in the next 2 matches, especially Real Flow, as they are on the edge of being in the green zone, the qualifying zone. But they just need to lock it in. Ripsuki is looking pretty bad here, but they're still in top 12 overall at the moment. But they will need to play it well the next 2 matches to keep them in top 2 for their group. To be honest, I think after this they might not even stay in first place, but it does depend on how they do though.
Ready to see this second match.
Yeah, I look forward to it. So we was waiting for one player to download his map. We'll give it a good minute. We'll let him download his map, and we would probably make sure everything else is on goes. We'll give a minute or 2. So, So yeah, man. Abyss. I think it's probably the best I've seen Abyss play so far, man. With 16 kills and a booyah. Yeah, that's like hella good for them, man. So if they are able to keep that up, and keep the momentum going for them, they're looking very good for top 12.
Smash finishing the winner's score is already updated. We see who's in the top 3 and the top and top 12. You know, because right now we see some. Right now we see Fire Agents. They are top 1, but you know after these 2 matches, then that can change. You know.
True. So they would need to like definitely step it up for sure. But again though, it's again, it's only the first match. It's only the first match. So with the teams ready and Abel has his map downloaded, we are going into the second match for A versus C with partial of D, with 2 teams for Group D in the match. Unfortunately, we are missing 2 teams, but which the 2 teams is Stellar, I believe. But if Stellar G does come for next week for the last 3 matches next Sunday, and they do very well, they could be in top 12, but it would be very hard to keep it though for sure. But anyway, like you said, we're gonna go to the game view and see how the teams are gonna look for here. So again, the teams that are in this match, we have Rambox Academy, Team Fighters Academy, Lost XZ, Ripsuki, Real Flow, Exiladios, Resilience Esports, Team Recoil, SGP, and Team Abyss. Those are your 10 teams that's in this lobby, trying to see who is going to get the second booyah in match 2. So,
ahorita
ahorita
el equipo de SGP está en combate. Se bajó el jugador Dow se bajó uno ahorita, mientras que el otro equipo, mientras sus compañeros también lo bajaron, pero el jugador Dogo no se rinde, quiere eliminarse esa eliminación, mientras el otro Meléndez está espaldeando una Franco, y mientras Dux hizo la eliminación, se lo bajó, pero se lo bajaron. Ahorita vamos a ver si el dúo se hizo la eliminación, y se hizo. El dúo eliminó al último jugador del equipo TF, que hizo una buena partida en la primera sala. Ahorita fue el primer equipo que fue eliminado, mientras el equipo TR está luchando, y el Axi también. Ahorita los X ya consiguió sus primeras eliminaciones. Ese los X está con hambre, que quieren hacer su primera bulla en esta partida, porque las partidas anteriores estuvieron cerca. Ahorita los X están en combate con el equipo RGB. Vamos a ver si RGB sobrevive y no sea eliminado de último. Ahorita Danis está levantando a sus jugadores, levantaron a todos, pero se los tumbaron. Pero vamos a ver ahorita si RBG no queda eliminado, porque llegó otro equipo también a meterse. Vamos a ver qué pasa en esta situación, mi gente. Ahorita el Axi y el RS también está en combate, ahorita el RS. Pero ojalá los X, con sus 2 jugadores vivos, que mejor se fueron, dijeron: patitas, ¿para qué te quiero? Pero ahorita el RC llevan 4 eliminaciones, mientras los X lleva 1, y el jugador Trouser se quiere ir, mientras el jugador Drango FXP se lo tumbaron porque quiso hacerse el héroe, que sí se enfrentarse 3 contra 1, pero no pudo.
Oh, and man, and after you just talking about Lost XZ, they are the next team to be fully wiped out. After Team Fighters is the first team to get wiped out. So now we are down to our last 8 teams already. But it does depend on how the rest of the teams take the gunfights in this match. Now with Real Flow going against XL. They do trade players, but they would need to keep the momentum going. Real Flow does need to try to win this gunfight against AXL if they want to have a better chance at increasing their chances of qualifying for the top 12. Yeah, qualifying top 12, but getting top 12 in general. But unfortunately, they do lose 2 of the players, but they do get 2 kills. So they basically do trade. So now McGee's, I don't know if I say his name right, my apologies if I butchered it. He goes down, and now Doc's King is not trying to get his teammate back, which he does, but he's only able to get 1 player back. And now Real Flow would need to try to get the team back into the game and fix the mistakes ahead on. Because if AXL is able to capitalize on the mistakes as the match progresses, and Real Flow is caught in the crossfire, Real Flow will have a more rougher time. But right now, top 8, 2 kills. They're looking pretty okay, but they would need to keep that momentum going. And now, Team Recoil go up against Rambox Academy, with Team Recoil knocking down a lot of members for Rambox, and now Rambox, from what I see, is gonna be put in a 1-player situation now. If you probably get to somebody quick, yeah, the second player is now the last player left, and Jason, and we just saw that Rambox were the ones who decided to go for the push here. They're the ones who decided to be aggressive, but unfortunately for them, they do lose 3 of the players, and they might be getting fully wiped out here. But the second player does land a nice knock though. He does land another shot though. Can he land another one? That was crucial. He just need to land 1 more if he can. That's a miss. And can we get another kill? Another knock kill? Because he doesn't get the tag. He just need 1 more. No, he does not. He does not get it. He was very close. He just needed 1 more shot to keep the team alive. But unfortunately, he couldn't land a shot. And Rambox Academy is your next team to be fully wiped out. And now Ripsuki is trying to claim up the scraps off of Team Recoil, as Team Recoil lose 2 of their players. And now Team Abyss go up against AXL, as Light does get knocked down, and with him not being near his team, he will be getting fully eliminated. Now Xavier putting pressure on Dunan, but Dunan with a nice headshot with the M590, putting Xavier down. And now Itadori will get a buyback on Light. Xavier does get helped up, as Dunan does get knocked down and fully eliminated.
Ahorita el equipo es SGP, se quieren ir porque están en un combate. Ya ahorita se bajaron 2 de sus jugadores. Pero vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahorita el jugador Meléndez revivió a sus dos compañeros para que esté en vida, me han dicho. Pero ahorita el Meléndez tiene que tener más cuidado porque llega una escuadra, llega el otro equipo RC, también lo quieren bajar, quieren suspenderlo, pero el Meléndez tiene una Franco. Pero ahorita saber qué pasa. Ahorita Ikia trabajó 1, lleva 2 kills, ahorita 2 eliminaciones, pero está viendo un jugador de Abyss que está ahí escondidito. Pero ahorita el jugador Daxkin ya llegó a la casa donde está el jugador Abyss. Ya llegó, pero están ahorita en combate, están en rush, los dos con armas de corta. Bueno, uno del equipo Abyss con arma de corta y el otro con arma de larga. Pero vamos a ver, ahorita sus compañeros ya los van a llegar a ayudar. Van a ser 2 contra 1. Vamos a ver si Y eliminaron el equipo Abyss después que consiguió un bulla en la primera sala. Con 2 kills Abyss. ¿Qué le pasó al equipo Abyss? Ahorita, ¿qué pasó con Abyss? Yo, what happened with Abyss right now, man? After they getting a first booyah in the first match.
Man, I don't know, man, but I guess they wasn't really coordinated in a gunfight against Real Flow, and also that is a little payback for Real Flow, because remember last match, Team Abyss fully wiped out Real Flow. Cause ain't a coincidence that now Real Flow wiped them out this time. And also, Real Flow has now 8 kills right now too. They're actually tied up with the most kills alongside with Ripsuki. So now Real Flow is looking pretty good, man. They're looking pretty good. If they keep this up, they could be in a very good spot. But they would need to get inside the zone, and they would need to start gaining more points. But yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know what happened. Like I said, my guess is that Team Abyss was just not coordinated in that fight. As you can see, the members were spread apart. Um, I think they got a little too cocky, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, which I think I am, but I think they just went a little too aggressive, thinking that each player could do good on their own, while in reality they needed to stay together and pretty much hold hands. Just that they just couldn't work things out.
Ahorita tenemos al equipo SGP que están todos completos mientras ahorita el jugador Shadow está yendo del combate. Creo que lo están agarrando de sorpresa. Y no, tiene al Wall, que también está Wall esperándolo. Pero vamos a ver cómo consigue ahorita el equipo TR, Team Lock, Team Recoli, está en combate. Está ahorita en combate, solo quedan 2 vivos. Ahorita lleva uno rushando, vamos a ver, se lo bajó. El jugador Rex se bajó uno, lleva 3 eliminaciones ahorita otro se bajó y se lo bajaron también de espalda. Vamos a ver, y no, el Team Recoli no pudo hacer otra eliminación y lo tuvieron que tumbar. Ahorita nomás quedan 4 equipos. El equipo de RC que llevan 7 kills, 12 kills digo. Otro equipo RC también lleva 7 kills. El equipo RF lleva 8 kills y el equipo SGP lleva 6 kills. Quedan 4, ya conocen estas situaciones, ya saben cómo juegan estos 4 últimos equipos. Esperan que la zona cierre bien para ir todos contra todos.
So yeah, man. So Team Rico did have a chance to win a gunfight against Ripsuki, but Ripsuki were just a little more powerful in my opinion. I forgot who that was. That player overextended too much, putting Team Rico in a worse spot, and now they had to just make do with what they had, and unfortunately they fell short. But Team Rico did get 7 kills though. That's 7 points that they would desperately need for sure. But they will need to make sure that they get more points going into match 3. And SGP is your next team to be fully eliminated, and they will not be getting top 2 in this match. And now Resilience does get pushed by Real Flow here, and from the looks of it, Real Flow is actually hit flow state, as they are now starting to collect kills, left and right. But they will need to be careful as even though Resilience is getting having members drop down one by one, and Workflow is putting pressure on them, Ripsuki could come join a gunfight any time now. But right now, Resilience is looking in the bad spot. Real Flow is looking pretty good. If anything, they could maybe get the full team up on Resilience as Extreme does go down. But BRX does get brought back, and Devil is still on the ground. And now Ripsuki does get closer and closer. They probably hit the gunshots as they do get closer to Real Flow. Now these both teams are doing very good. Real Flow with 12, Ripsuki with 12, and Resilience with 8. So now Jason, right now, to be honest, it's anybody's game, but Resilience is looking more in a bad spot based on the fact they only have 2 players left. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. This right now is anybody game, anybody. Ahorita tenemos a 3 equipos. 3 equipos que vamos a ver que cualquiera puede hacer bulla. Cualquiera. Aquí cualquiera puede hacer bulla. Ahorita tenemos el jugador Mikias, que está dando con la 80, intentando bajarse el jugador que está ahí escondidito, pero no pudo porque dijo el otro jugador, yo me escondo porque si no me bajan. Entonces ahorita está viendo arriba si se está cayendo un enemigo o no, pero no. Ahorita el equipo RC lleva tienen 4 jugadores. El equipo RF también tiene sus 4 jugadores, pero el otro equipo RC tiene solo 2 jugadores. Ahorita Prime está intentando a ver a quién elimina, a ver si consigue su quinta eliminación, porque iba 4 ahorita. Mientras todos sus compañeros están ahí para arriba y para abajo, para arriba y para abajo, para ver quiénes de los dos se enfrentan. Mientras el equipo RF y el equipo RC están en un combate, quieren estar en un combate. Ahorita el Kenny le está disparando, le dio 21 de pecho. Mientras el jugador Scripps, que está ahí un poquito atrapadito, no tiene ninguna salida porque lo están espaldeando, le están dando de frente y atrás, de derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, pero no. Ahorita el jugador trabajó uno, ahorita trabajó otro, vamos a ver si nos elimina otro. Ya se hizo 4 kills, que es el único que queda sobreviviente del equipo RC, y también ya se lo bajaron. Ahorita solo quedan 2 equipos, RC y RF. Vamos a ver quién se consiguió el primer bulla de esta segunda sala.
So Will Flow does get a full team wipe on Resilience, but they do lose 2 members, and now Whipsuki is going for the push, trying to get the aggression on them as Marquise is the only player to be on the ground, and he does get fully wiped out alongside with Docs King as Whipsuki finally securing their first booyah for their group. As a reminder, they only as a reminder, they only just got this their first booyah after them finally doing very good in their group. Cause mind you, because remember they did pretty good last week. They was getting the kills, but unfortunately they just couldn't get the booyah. And finally they get a good amount of kills. And as you see, they finally got the booyah. But we cannot leave out Real Flow as they also get 14 kills in second place, doing very well in their group. And in my those 23 points is definitely going to help them out for sure. Basically coming up from that last match, man, for sure.
Yeah, man, like like I mentioned to you on the first match, Ripsuki did not do a good job. They got wiped out so fast. But now this second match, they got not only 14 kills, not only 26 points, they got a booyah, because they want to be on the top one. They want to keep and be on the first on the scoreboard. They want to be in the first, not second, not the third, not the fourth one, not the fifth, not the 10. No, they want to be in the first. So with this, if Ripsuki get another booyah and more kills on the last match, they might be still on the first top, on the first place.
So yeah, but we just gotta wait and see, man. But right now, dude, Ripsuki's looking good. Real Flow is looking much better, and Resilience with a 3rd place 10 kill game, they're looking pretty good too.
Yeah, like you say, this last match was, the second match was something awesome. To be honest, we got many surprises. Now at this group A versus D versus C, also group A and group B and versus group D, we got a surprise too.
True. So yeah, so now we got, of course, we got to set the scores in. Make sure to put the points in as we do get ready for our last and final match for A, B, C, and partially of D, and the last match for tonight as well. Match 2, and right now, dude, dude, everybody's doing pretty good, yo. Abyss got match 1, got a match 1 win, booyah. Then we had Ripsuki coming in first place for this match. And to be honest with you, I think Real Flow has potential to get a booyah. They just need to be a little more mindful in their gunfights, and they do need to make sure that they actually that they actually well, how can I say this, like make sure they just put themselves in the best spot, if that makes sense. But right now, everybody's doing pretty good. Everybody's doing pretty decent. You just need to make sure everything goes right. Light, if you're not light
Map change, brother.
yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, about like I'm about. Right, which one? I don't forget. I'll call it Holly.
How is overall things going on? Huh?
It's going good, bro. It's going. It's hanging in there.
Yeah, we still have technical issues without my face.
Yeah, just gotta. Every time you join light, it messes up the camera, man.
Ah, you should have told me. Okay, I'll
It's-
go.
it's-
Bye.
But
It's the last match anyway. Just like
okay.
I'll be back.
Alright, so, then I could like fix this, man. I could fix this. I could fix this.
Every single day, everybody have technical issues.
Yeah,
We're not like this isn't. It's not like Arena Free Fire World Series that everything's like have to be perfect. Nah, here's like to have fun. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
It's to have fun. That's the most important thing, is to have fun.
True. If you're not having fun, then you're not enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Right, so I think the teams is pretty much ready. I think we wait for somebody to download the map. I think, yeah, wait for NS to download the map, and then we will start the last and final map. So again, dude, it's like it's anybody's game, dude. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, it's everybody's game. It's we are the second week. Like you and me, we mentioned about last week. All the team is going to go all in. Even on the first 3 match group B versus group D, we have only 7 teams, but still they go all in. Mexican squad, all the teams, they go all in. Same for this right now. This is second week. They go all in because they want to get points. With more kills and more points, they will be on the top 12 to qualify on the finals.
True. So who the hell keeps joining? Alright, bet. So we're gonna start then the last and final map. We're not gonna go into any break. We're just gonna go straight into it.
Yeah, let's go all straight in because I want to see who gets another win.
Let's see.
Ahorita todos los equipos están en avión esperando caer. A ver quién se muere primero, quién hace primero, quién hace sus primeras eliminaciones. Ahorita están ellos bien descansando, relajaditos, como dice. Hay que relajarnos. Ya cuando está cayendo el avión, es otro mundo. Ahorita ya van a caer. Vamos a ver a dónde van a caer los equipos. Tenemos los mismos equipos en las últimas, estas 3. Esta es la última sala, mi gente. Es la última sala que vamos a ver. Pero no es todo. Vengan el otro domingo, la otra semana, que tenemos más partidos. Pero ahorita estamos viendo cayendo todos los equipos que se están dirigiendo al lado del mapa de Kalahari, al Stone Ridge. Tenemos al equipo Abyss, que cayó un poquito lejos. El equipo RC, el equipo RC que cayó también más lejitos. También tenemos el equipo de Round RBG, que también cayó un poquito lejos. También tenemos el equipo de TF, que también cayó un poquito lejos. Ahora aquí tenemos dos equipos, el TR y el RC, que cayeron en la zona azul. También tenemos el equipo SGP que cayó también. Ahorita estamos viendo un combate. Esto se puso muy bueno, gente. Agárrense por la mientras porque se está poniendo buenísimo. Está todos contra todos con Mini Uzi. Ya ETR, que era un equipo, que era uno. Se bajaron a SGP. Se bajaron a SGP. Se lo bajaron también. Al equipo Rico también se lo bajaron. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Que fue todo rápido. Ya tenemos, creo que no tenemos, bueno, no sé si tenemos un equipo bajado, no tenemos nadie bajado, pero todo fue rápido. Yo pensé que iban a bajar. El equipo TR tenía un jugador, pero no sé cómo revivió sus jugadores, pero pasó todo rápido. Man, everything happened fast. I thought SPG got wiped out, but no, they're still alive.
Yeah, man, they barely. I mean, they barely, but they actually win a gunfight as well. So both teams do trade. They do trade. So, it's off to a very good start for both teams. And everybody just, from what I understand, everybody know that this is the last and final match. They want to gain as many points as they could going into next week. Cause they know that if they don't, if they don't do good, they could risk it more when they could risk the chances more by going lower, going below the 12th spot, the 12th place spot. So now now we have RBG go up against PvP. Team Recoil, Shadow getting knocked down. Knoxvin, he almost got knocked down, but fortunately he didn't. But unfortunately for him, his teammate would not survive, and Team Recoil is put in a 2-player situation, and now SGP is decided to join this gunfight here, as they want to get in the mix and try to put pressure on Vanbox Academy. And speaking of Vanbox, they definitely need to get as many points as they can for this match, because the first 2 matches they did not do so good. So they would definitely need to lock it in and gain as many points as they can as we progress in this match.
Ahorita tenemos el equipo Los X que está tratando de unirse al combate. También tenemos el equipo RGB que también está en combate. El jugador no uso ND, se bajó uno ahorita, pero ahorita sus compañeros están con ellos. Ahorita están ya los 3 jugadores. Pero vamos a ver a dónde se van a decidirse, porque están pensando irse arriba, buscar más enemigos, o quedarse ahí donde están. A ver, ahorita tenemos una batalla. El jugador TF el jugador Pajadí del equipo TF se hizo una eliminación ahorita con Franco. Vamos a ver quién consigue el bulla en esto, porque ahorita estoy viendo el equipo RC lleva 5 kills, mientras que el equipo RBG lleva 4 eliminaciones también, mientras el GCP lleva 2 eliminaciones, pero tiene un solo jugador que está intentando sobrevivir, mientras los XX también tiene 3 eliminaciones. También el equipo TR no tiene ni una eliminación, pero tiene sus 2 jugadores vivos, mientras el RS tampoco tiene, pero está luteando en el Nacional. Mientras el equipo Axi tiene 2 jugadores vivos con una eliminación, pero el jugador Snoopy está viendo que hay una escuadra, que está el Abyss, que hizo bulla en la primera sala, pero en la segunda lo eliminaron. Mientras que el equipo RF tiene una eliminación, pero todavía está en la zona azul, luteando, a ver si consigue unas buenas armas para ir todos contra todos si sobreviven en la última zona.
So yeah, man. See, man, like, if I understand, right, we still have almost all the teams alive at the moment, as now TF is taking a gunfight against Lost XZ, as both teams do trade players, and now Ripsuki is deciding that they want to join the gunfight, because right now Ripsuki is the current kill leader with 5 kills, but Lost XZ is only down by 1. So now they're trying to see if they could probably keep the kill leader spot, or if Lost could probably take it from them. But Lost is down 2 players actually, I take that back. Dragon was able to buy his teammates back, but he might be going down. Actually, no, barely. able to get into cover, as Wolf was only one shot away from knocking Dragon down. So Dragon got very lucky there, but Ayanoko is gonna put pressure on Dragon here, which he does, as Dragon did try to catch one of the members from TF off guard, but Ayanoko and the rest of TF is gonna drop down, get a full kill, and now Ripsuki decided to third party and take the kill off of Ayanoko. So now Ripsuki and Lost XZ and Team Fighters is just fighting for this piece of land, this POI being confinement. And I don't know if you saw, Jason, but our first team to be fully wiped out is SGP, trying to fight the I don't know what team it was, but they desperately tried to hang on, but unfortunately they couldn't. And now they're the first team to be fully eliminated in match 3. So SGP might be going down in points, but not by much though, not by much. Because remember, first game they did get second place, and I think they got top 4 in the second match. So they're looking okay, but that top 3 performance will hinder them. They'll put a little nail in the tire for them as we do go into next week when SGP plays their last 3 matches.
Yeah, man, I am agreeing with you, because right now, like, we see all the teams. I mean, we see some teams a little far away, but you know, it's that last match. Everybody up there playing is hard to get a booyah or at least get more points. Ahorita tenemos el equipo RF, que está el jugador Frank, que se bajó uno ahorita y lo tumbó. Ya lleva una eliminación, su primera eliminación, pero con el equipo total el equipo iba 4. Mientras el equipo Suzuki, el jugador Prime, quiere irse al combate también, quiere unirse, pero no se sabe con quién se va a ir, si irse arriba del jugador los X o qué. Mientras Abyss también estaba en combate, se bajaron sus compañeros, pero ya los están reviviendo. Bueno, no lo revivieron, pero Xavier sabe que hay dos, saben que hay uno ahorita en su dirección. Mejor que decida bien cómo irse, si lo vas a espaldear o qué, porque ahorita está en el combate, está en el rush 1 contra 1, vamos a ver qué pasa. Y Xavier se va a bajar Chris. Ahorita Abyss ya consiguió su cuarta kill con su escuadra completísima. Vamos a ver ahorita. Y ellos que están fuera de zona, están fuera de zona, mientras el Wolf del equipo RS también quiere conseguir un combate, mientras el equipo TF tan solo, no tiene nadie, pero el RBG, milagro que está sobreviviendo, milagro que llevan 8 kills ahorita, milagro. Pero vamos a ver si se hacen el primer día, mientras que ahorita los están sobreviviendo todavía. También TR, también RC, todos unos están afuera, dentro, fuera de zona. Pero vamos a ver qué pasa ahorita, porque ahorita no vemos ni un combate. Yo quiero ver combate, quiero ver acción, quiero ver eliminaciones. I want to see a fight. I want to see who get killed, who do more kills, man. Come on. This thing got me excited, man.
I don't know, man. Everybody's if you look quick at map, everybody's a little spread apart a little bit, as Ripsuki and Rambox Academy is getting closer and closer, as Ripsuki does hold the most kills right now with 10 kills in this match. So damn, they're looking at the current killers, but thing is, can they take the next booyah though? Now, while this gunfight is going, and Ripsuki is having the members get dropped down one by one against Rambox. And now, hold on, we'll talk about the map in a second. Now, Kenny, the last play left for Ripsuki, gets fully eliminated by Majestat. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. And Ripsuki gets fully wiped out by Rambox, and they would not be getting a second booyah for tonight. But they do get 10 kills, so those points will help them out. But they do lose. Mostly on placing points. And now Abyss having their members drop down one by one, losing the gunfight against Team Recoil, as Team Recoil is fully eliminated them, putting a light as the last player left, and Team Recoil secures 3 kills off of them. And now back over to Rambox, as he now have another visitor join the gunfight with Team Fighters, trying to see if they can probably interfere with Rambox, but they would need to be mindful. Rambox is looking very strong here. They know that Team Fighters is right there, and to make matters even worse, Team Fighters does get third party by Resilience, as Resilience catches Team Fighters out in the open, is now putting Team Fighters in a bad spot, putting them in a ham sandwich even.
Ahorita tenemos al equipo RGB que está en ataque ahorita, pero se quieren unir, pero también arriba de la montaña hay otro equipo que también se quiere unir, entonces están entre quién de los dos. Ahorita se bajaron a Dubby. Ahorita el equipo Team Fire fue eliminado, mientras el equipo RC está intentando eliminarse al equipo RBG, que lleva 14 kills, que lleva el líder de kills. Pero ahorita el equipo BRXZZ le dio 527 de cabeza, mientras el jugador del equipo Arbex está intentando sobrevivir y revivir, mientras los X están sobreviviendo bien. Hoy estamos viendo aquí que hay 3 equipos dentro y fuera de zona que están en combate, que están en peligro. Vamos a ver qué pasa ahorita, vamos a ver quién de esos equipos son eliminados, porque mientras el equipo RF está lejos y el equipo Axi también van adentro del combate, prácticamente todos están en el combate. Estamos viendo todos contra todos. Esto es como que fuera una final de Free Fire, de la World Series. Están todos contra todos. Son 6 equipos, pero están todos contra todos. Uno está dentro de la zona, otros están fuera de la zona, mientras uno está arriba campeando y agarrando la sorpresa. Mientras el equipo Axi se bajó una arma que nadie usa. Echamos así, se baja otro, pero no, pusieron Cronos y ya se lo bajaron. Okay, le llegaron arriba, solo queda un jugador sobreviviente.
All right, so XL put in a one-play situation after they tried to take a gunfight against Real Flow. The Real Flow with 9 kills right now, second place second place with RBG, 4 kill leader, as RBG Rambox with 15 kills to their name is holding on with them. Of them securing a decent spot in the zone. I don't think the teammates are together. Actually, no, the team is spread apart, very hefty here. But I think they will join on. And also, RBG did get the full team wipe on AXL. So AXL only gets 3 kills and 6th place. They will definitely need to step it up next week, as AXL is in the lower 12, by the way. So they would definitely need to step it up going into next Sunday. So so right now they're looking okay, but they could have done better. And now Rambox is having their members drop down one after another here, as Lodemy, as he gets knocked down. Nouso trying to fight, he's trying to stay alive, but he gets knocked down. Magister in the second player trying to see if they could probably clutch it up for the team. The second player does get a knock. He does get his kill stolen away. Magister, he gets knocked out. He would not be able to get helped up. And now the last 5 teams is still hanging on, still holding it down for in this last zone. These last teams trying to get the last and final booyah. They know that these points is very crucial. Real Flow is honorable, and the honorable mention is doing very good here, and is trying to keep the pressure on their teams. That's how to rotate in, as they do have a very good spot in zone, but one of the players still needs to rotate in. Lost XZ, they get fully wiped out by Resilience. Resilience, they're doing good right now, as they get a spot of zone, and everybody is just fighting, crawling their way into this next zone. As Rambox PvP, not PvP. Not action. No more red box. That's they get eliminated. And it's now down to the last 3 teams: Resilience, Real Flow, and Team Recoil. If Resilience keeps this up, they could potentially get their first CTS win. But Scripps for Resilience pushes up, knocks down Freddy. Freddy not expecting that, and he does get knocked down. Real Flow, 12 kills and 12 kills and 2 places alive, but they need to put pressure on Team Recoil, as Team Recoil does hold prime real estate, and they do hold zone pull, and they are a 4 team as well.
Ahorita tenemos a los últimos 3 equipos que están en combate. Son 9 jugadores. Ahorita el equipo Shutdown se bajó 1. Solo el equipo RF queda un sobreviviente. Mientras que el equipo RC también está en combate. Vamos a ver quién de esos equipos consigue un buya. Ahorita estamos viendo que el jugador Scripps está subiendo las casas para irse al Furious él solito contra 3, pero no pudo, se lo bajaron, mientras su compañero Extreme quiere ayudarle, pero no sabe cómo hacer. También va subiendo, está haciendo el mismo error. 1 contra 4, no es una escuadra, no es un partido BR, pero mientras que otros compañeros también llegó subiendo, pero llegó muy tarde, también se lo bajaron. Mientras que Stream mejor dijo, no, mejor me bajo, mejor me quedo aquí abajito, me siento más tranquilito. Pero mientras el jugador del equipo RF, Dax King, también es el único sobreviviente. Hay 2 equipos que están solo 1, mientras el equipo Team Recall, quien tiene su escuadra completa, se bajó 1 ahorita, solo queda un enemigo, solo queda 1. Aquí ya sabemos quién va a tener el buya, no lo tengo que decir, en unos 10 segundos ya sabemos quién va a tener el buya, porque GK, se lo dije en 10 segundos, what we have?
Booyah! For the last and final match for tonight, as Team Recoil closes it out with the last booyah for Group A versus C and partial of D. So damn, wow, man, wow. So to recap, we had Abyss. So yeah, we had Abyss, Ripsuki, and Team Recoil get their booyahs for tonight. So we could safely say that no one got a back-to-back booyah for today's games. Even though I think ABC got 2 booyahs tonight, though, right? I believe.
Oh, nobody got a back-to-back booyah. Everybody got 1 booyah.
Oh, then yeah, everybody got a booyah piece. Not everybody. But imagine,
yeah, everybody get 1 booyah each, because Team Recall is that's 4th booyah. Team, I don't know what who got the 2nd booyah. I mean, another booyah on the 2nd match.
True. So yeah, man. But regardless though, I think that was probably the best game we had today, man. Cause the teams knew that they had to fight for that last piece, fight in that last match. And Jason, just look at the points. Top 3 was only a point difference, dude. With Real Flow getting 20, in both Resilience and Team Recoil only getting 21. So to be honest, top 3 kind of evened out if you think about it.
Yeah, like you see right now, top 2, they got 21 points with 12 kills. But Team Recoil, who get a booyah, they got 21 points too, but with 9 elimination. Mm-hmm. And Team Real Flow, they got 20. When I say elimination of Team RS, with the same 12 kills by the different points. Dude, that's like, okay.
It's like you can't even put your mind on it, dude. Like you couldn't even you can't even wrap your head around it, dude. I'm like brother, I'm like brother, you really gotta know which how to do it. I'll do the last match, but but because like god damn, like okay, you know, like even go back to the if you go back to like just the points in general, like it was like a close race, dude. Because I'm just sending points in right quick. Like to have resilience, team recoil, and real flow, pretty much just be a point difference apart. Yeah, but yeah, but it was like anybody's game, dude. And after today's performance, I think maybe real flow might have clutched up top 12 at the moment. You know, we still got to put the points in. You know, we still got to do this. You know, we still got to do that. But right now, I think that real flow might have clutched up at the moment for top 12. If they didn't, then I think they're only a couple points apart, if anything. So you know, right now it's like I don't know, man. It's like I'm gonna put this. It's group. It's A and C is looking to be very interesting, dude. Look to be very interesting. But you know,
when
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, but
I was saying that when I saw the team Suzuki that they get many kills, and I thought, oh, they might get a booyah this time, but no.
Nah, man, Ripsuki didn't like. No,
I mean, it was not easy. This wasn't the second match.
Yeah, like second match they got hella kills, but in the last match they only got they got so they got what 5, 7, 10 kills in 9th place. So like the kills is gonna do good for them, but our placement is going to hurt them out a lot, man. Like you gotta get placement kills, you gotta get placement and kill points. You know, you can't have more. You can have one or the other. You have to like balance it out pretty much. But you know, other than that though, the teams did very well, man. Let me just go here. So like I said about the just how the team just did in C and A and C, dude. Even like the other two teams, like from Group D, which is Abyss and Lost X. They did good as it is with Abyss. With Abyss getting their first CTS tournament win, and with them like doing that good, I'm like, their potential to make it to the finals, and it could be pretty much anybody's game. Rambox, they did very good on the kills. Actually, I think if you go here, let me see how many points did Rambox get. I think Rambox got the most points actually, with them getting 23 points in the last match, but it's only a 2-point difference though. So it means only 2-point difference from Team Rico and Resilience. So even though it does help, it does help out a lot to get 23 points though. But to be honest, it's anybody's game, dude.
Yeah, plus with the 2 extra points that the team who didn't join to the match, that will help them a lot too.
Yeah, true. Especially if your team is on the lower bracket, you just gotta just grind out. Just make sure you keep your points stable. You don't want to give up too many points. Especially when you're trying especially that these matches are crucial. You know that you need to fight your way into the top 12. But other than that though, the teams did good. But right now, Jason, I gotta put the points in for the last match since Abdul can't do it. Keep the chat busy for a minute. Yeah, I think Rand Fox.
I mean, yeah, man, like I say, it's everybody games, guys. I mean, chat, put in the comments, who do you think they will win this tournament? Looking at now that you're watching those, right now we're second week, guys. So put in the comments who you think they will win this tournament, because, dude, second week we see a lot good teams. They can make it. They will make it to the finals. They might win it. But I want to see on the chat, who do you guys think? Just put your top 3, because next week is the last 3 matches. So everybody, at least everybody now they have the top 3 who's going to win this tournament, man.
True,
I mean, I don't
true.
know what you think.
Well, I think, man, listen, like I said, I think it's anybody's game, dude. Like, no, you could listen. You have a team that could do good the first match, and then you have a team that that does good like the second. So it's like I said, it could be anybody's game to win this tournament, dude. But top 12, if that's what you're asking, dude, I can't even listen. I can just the top 12 that qualifies is gonna be, it could be a mixture, dude. Like you can't say you really can't say, okay, this team right here, they're good, they're gonna qualify. You really can't.
No,
Like I said, like a team could do good their first 3 matches in the Redemption Cup, and they could lose the momentum like the following week. So yeah, man. Like again,
yeah, but I was asking that on the top 3, on the first 3 places. Those like, even if they do good on one match and then another one no, but even they're still the top 3 on the first 3 places. But like we say, it's anybody game. We have just 1 week more. Maybe teams who is not in the top 12, they can make it. Maybe my team, maybe Los X. Man, I don't know. Teams who is not in the top 12, they show up next week. They will say, let's show this guy that we are more better, and let's push ourselves on the top 12.
True. So yeah, man. So, hopefully when the dust settles and everything gets sorted out with the teams, they could hopefully they make sure hopefully they might have even clutched their spots to the top 12. But again, it would just it would have to be like you have to just hold your spot down regardless, dude. Like I said, it's anybody's game, man.
Yeah.
So
this is 1 week more left next Sunday.
Yep.
And then,
So yeah, everybody's game, bro. Someone can clutch up and come up and just cook.
for women, like yeah, man. Like it's like especially you have some teams that didn't even show up today, though. It was like, damn, like these teams didn't even show up. So that just means that mind you, every team that doesn't show up is an additional point added on. So we had 5 teams not show up for the first 2 groups. Those are 5 extra points that the teams could desperately need, or 15 points in total for those teams that did show up. Say 10. See 0.
those extra points for teams who is not even a 12, there, that's good for them.
True, I do agree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 23.
You got the latest point table, bro?
I'm updating the points table right now because
Hey.
because Abdul can't do last match, and I have to add the extra points in for every team that didn't come.
Yeah, by the way, you should take some action against teams that don't come,
So yes. Oh wait, say again.
Yeah. You should take some action against teams that don't come, so that next time that doesn't happen again and again,
Oh yeah, trust me, dude. We definitely will for sure. Wait, hold on. Did somebody else join the gun? Did somebody else join the call or no?
No, I don't think so. We are the only 3.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so 8, 10, and AXL got 8 to 13. SGP got. Wait, no, wait, no, I forgot. It's Suki only got a 2. Okay, so 28. So 28. Yeah, we had the points itself is hella annoying, dude. Suki 12, 14. 14. Okay, guys, just be patient with us. We just add the points up. 24. 5. Tier fighters got 8, so that's 10. 0, 0, 0. XL got extra 2 points, so that's 5, 7, and they got 10. 16, 15, and was the last match. Already got 5. Damn. So yeah, SGP might be dropping down. They got 5, 20, 25, and they got 22. Echo Esports didn't come. But chat, almost done with the scores. Just be patient with us. Jason, can you translate that in Spanish, please?
Gente, sean pacientes porque ya vamos a decirles quiénes están en el top 12, quiénes están todavía a salvo y quiénes tienen que echarle más ganas en la próxima partida, en los próximos partidos de la semana que viene. Entonces tranquilos, denos unos minutitos, estamos ya sumando todos los puntos. El tío han dicho my UNC UNC I'm sorry, man. Denos unos minutitos que ya vamos a comenzar ya a decir los puntos.
Yo, Jason.
Yes.
Bro, I miss the old Caliber thing when he hit like a certain amount, he did something, the dance like he did, earlier on. I feel like we have 600 like Discord members and like 1,000 followers on TikTok. We should have like one more dance, just to like keep up the tradition up. Just keep the tradition up. Just like Caliber dancing one more time,
See,
Jason, don't you agree? No.
You want me to like? You want to see me dance that badly, don't you?
I mean, like everybody wants to see you dance. Hey guys,
yeah, everybody, bro.
Put in the comments. You want to see him dancing some bachata or some cumbia? Yes, put in the comment. Maybe next week.
I wanna see him dance on like my hips don't lie. The Shakira song. Oh my God, Caliber, you will be the best chancer of that.
No, I want to see him dance some Dominican songs. Some Republic Dominican songs. Dude, that would be fun.
Yeah, well.
Maybe next week we see him dancing.
See me
Caliber, it's not that I want you to see dance. Like I'm just saying the people's voice. I'm being the people's voice and just telling you what they want.
This dude. Okay, so the scores are done. Mighty chat, just to clarify, the first 2 groups did get an additional 5 points due to the fact that 5 points each match, due to the fact that due to the fact that those matches 5 teams were missing, while for the 2 matches we just had for those teams, they would get additional 2 points based on the fact that we were missing 2 points. I'm missing 2 teams, so 2 additional points per match. So the leaderboard is updated and ready to show. And we have a new leader right now as well. So we have Fallen Angels, your current leaders for the Redemption Cup with 133 points. Then we have Ripsuki dropping down to second with 119. Mexican Squad still in third place with 111. Brazilians in fourth place with 109, ABC Esports drastically coming up from 14th to 5th with over 100 points even. Then Team Fighters coming to coming in 6th place with 98 points, 99 points. Then Team Recoil 98 in 7th place, RYX 95 in 8th place, RBG Academy in 9th place with 92 points. And mind you, they did drop down a little bit. Then we have SGP in 10th place with 86 points. Team Abyss with in 11th place, going up one placement with 86, and Real Flow in the green spot with 84 points, exactly in 12th place. So right now, Real Flow is in at the moment until next week in contention to qualifying to the finals as of right now. With the last 2 matches that they had, gaining the most points that they had so far, coming up to 83 points, only a 2-point difference from 11th place with 86. So damn. And then we have Crisis. Crisis actually went down today. They was actually top 12, but they did drop down to a 13th place with 78 points. A 6-point difference between 12th place. Then we have Stellar dropping down all the way from 2nd to 14th place due to the fact that they did not come to play the matches, and is now in 14th place with 73. Then we have Lost XZ in its 15th place with 63 points. Titan Z no longer in the bottom 2 and is now in 16th place, 4 placement points away, 4 placement of positions away from hitting 12th place, but the point gap is pretty wide. So excuse me. So next week they would need to definitely turn it up for the last 3 matches. Then we have AXL in 17th place, coming in with 50 points, struggling here. Their chance of qualifying is very low, but they do have a chance. And then TW MVP, no longer in last place, but still is in the bottom, is in the very bottom with 48 points, and R8 Official dropping out of top 12 to the bottom of 12 in 19th place, gaining no points today, and is hard stuck with 38 points until next week if they play. So this is your top 12 and your bottom 12 right now. So Jason, I'm still here. Yo, Real Flow has clutch up top 12 right now, to be honest, dude.
Yeah, to be honest with you, they do pretty a good job. You know, they be on the top 12. They made a top 12. So, like, you know, they did a good job. What do you think? Like, any opinions about Real Pro teams? Do you think they will make to the finals next week?
To be honest with you, at this rate, they might actually clutch up to finals as long as the other teams in the group does not outperform them. Because if you look at 13th place, Crisis is only 6 points away from hitting 11th place. But like I said, they dropped down though. So them not doing too well today did put them in a bad spot, but did not too far away. And Real Flow has, like I said, if you see the last 2 matches, we had 25 for 22. If they keep that momentum going and even get more points in, they could keep this spot for top 12, and we will see them in the finals for the redemption cup later on. But they would need to do very good in the last 3 matches. They would need to just keep that momentum going. And same for Team Abyss. With Team Abyss and still in top 12, going up one placement, only about a 2-point difference, is doing very good and is in a safe spot. And also, we gotta listen. We gotta give credit where credit's due. Before we started the first match, ABC Esports was in 14th place, Jason, right? And now they're in 5th place overall right now.
Yeah, like this shit, they do a better job because they wasn't at 14th place, and now they're in 5th place.
So yeah, man, for them to jump up that many placing points though, is like crazy, man. So
Bro,
let's see if you could keep the momentum going, dude. Like, what's up?
Chad, you should Chad, you should get motivation from fucking ABC guys. Like from 14 to 5th, bro. Like Caliber, everyone said this is everyone's game, guys. You can all qualify. Don't miss your matches just because you think you can't qualify, bro. Like you all have a chance. Just show up, grind every day. Like your team's name is important for yourself and everyone. If your team doesn't show up on matches and do that because they're not playing good, that just represent your name. Like if you want to create a name in the community, right? You have to show up in every event you signed up for. Even if you're playing shit, it doesn't matter. You just gotta show up. That's what I do when I my team is, even if they're fucking up or anything, I'm like, guys, no, go back in the slot. You have to play because it's the name on the line, not the points on the line. You get the point here.
Yep, I appreciate
Yes.
you do.
Yep, I'm agreeing with you. Like that, if you team don't want to go play, man, how you want to make your team more better if you don't join on the matches? How they want to make you how you want your team be to remember to know? Oh, I know this team. They're good. Oh, I know this team. But no, you have to show up on the games. At least try to show up. Make your players not be lazy. Don't be late on your matches. That's what I do with my team. If you don't show up, or if nobody answers to me, I talk to them hey guys, we need to represent this team because these teams have a lot of protections. So you have to tell them ask to them hey, are you going to play yes or no? Because if not, you go out to the team because we need to play yes. Who's going to represent this team? Now make this team look bad to not show up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So like I said, you have to show up, dude. You have to make sure you play your matches. You never know. You actually might do good. It might do better than other teams in the lobby too. Because for example, right? ABC Esports, they didn't do so good last weekend, and now look, they're in 5th place right now overall, and they are in a very safe spot for qualifying. And also, Real Flow Esports, they was on the edge of qualifying. They played the matches, did very good too. They in the last 2 matches they got top 3, and now look, they're in 12th place. Looking look, they're safe. They're safe for now. We don't want to say they're safe now because next week it could be a different story. But as of right now, they're in top 12. They clutch it up just because they came in, played their matches, went all out, and now look, they're safe for now. Then you even have a couple other teams like even Stellar. They didn't come. They dropped down to 14th place, and mind you, they got 2nd place last week. They got 2nd place, and now look, bro, they didn't come at all. They dropped down, and now they have to fight their way back to get into top 12. And no telling if they even gonna get the points that they need to get a top 12. So again, we come these tournaments, we play these tournaments, you have to show up because listen, you never know. You might start bad in the first game, in your next 3 games, or you're leaving your last game, you might do good, and you might clutch qualification, or you might even get top 3. Because listen, no telling how the gameplay is gonna go. Every team plays different. Nobody plays the same.
Yeah, for example, if you team qualify to the World Series and then you don't show up to the games over there, you you and your team will be embarrassing, will be on the not good record. We said that because you didn't show up because World Series is an important tournament. They're not like, okay, let's get into the 1 minute to join up. No, if it is no team, they start no matter how many teams there. I mean, of course, they need to have everybody, but they don't give it times as you right now. Like that's the first step that those teams who don't show up they need to learn. Like if you say 1 minute, 1 minute or 2 minutes, you have to show up because if you and your team want to qualify to the World Series, but you don't have that respect for and that team like to show up all the games, how you going to qualify? How are you going to make your team look better and look good, super good? Because but yeah, like, they need to show up. No matter if you are losing, no matter if you're not doing good on the first week or second week, but you something can happen. Like we say ABC esports. That's a good example. They're on the 14th place. Now they're on the 5th place. Even didn't do a good job on the first week, but this second week there was like more better to them to do it, and then now you see them ABC team they're on the 5th place.
So yeah, man. So like I said, don't give up, bro. Like just because you do bad the first week does not mean you're gonna do bad the next week. Because like I said, ABC Esports, they did terrible. I mean, not necessarily terrible, but no, they didn't do so good. To the point that they was a quarter. They hit top 12 the first 3 matches they played the first weekend, and now look, next weekend, I from us, I guess they say no, bro. Let's lock the fucking let's not do what we did last week. Change that, lock in, and change it this week. And now look, we're top 5. We're sitting pretty. Even if you don't do good the next 3 matches, we sitting pretty good to where we're safer at the moment.
Yeah, like you said, don't give up. Like doesn't matter if you did it good on the first week, but you have the next week and the next one at least to get better. Yeah, ABC Esports, that's a good example for all the new teams right now that were coming on the next week's tournament on the CTES. That's a good example for them. Like, no, does not matter if you in the first week you are doing terrible. Don't give up. Keep it up. Join up to the match the next week and the last week, and maybe something can happen. Maybe if you end up, like we say, on place 20, and the next week your team, boom, go up 10 or on the top 12. Everything can happen.
True.
Yo, let's like bro. Also take ATM's example, bro. The fucking we played so good in the first match, then we fucked up so bad. So the higher teams, like the teams above, can also like fuck any map, and they will be down and you'll be up. I'm still sad, bro.
So
Like,
yeah,
our aura was like crazy. Like, wow, let's go. We did a booyah. Then second, then third match, we just like that.
but yeah, man. Like I said, anything can happen, dude. Like you can have a first good game, second game, you shit the bed. Third game, even worse. So that's why I say you don't give up. You keep fighting because you never know. But yeah, man. Like I said, bro, it's anybody's game today, dude. But like I said, our top 3 is looking pretty good. Mecha Squad is still in 3rd place. They're still good for now. They're okay for now. I'm looking back at the points. And there's only a 2-point difference for with Brazilian Esports and Mecha Squad, because Brazilian Esports has 109 and Mecha Squad has 111. So if those top 3 is looking pretty strong here. So, but right now though, the biggest fight right now in the Redemption Cup is 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. That is the fight. Those are the 14th that is desperately going to fight to keep this spot in for the top 12. Cause like I said, it's anybody's game. Like I said, all it takes is one bad week to ruin it all for you, or even a good week. You never know. You never know if you don't keep fighting, dude. Because like I said, anything can happen. If it comes down to if you're gonna if you're gonna put it, if you're gonna like put the effort in to keep grinding, or if you're gonna say no, bro, we're not gonna show up, we're gonna give up because we see that our scores is not looking good. We don't this, that, and the fourth. No, you keep coming, you keep grinding because you never know. You never know. So
Yeah, not you don't know, like, I know you did not do good job in your first week, like, okay guys, let's give up this blah blah blah, this word, etc etc. No, even if you did not do a good job on the first week, you have 2 weeks. Maybe in the second week you can make it more better, be on make your team more better, look more better, and then the third one more better too, extra better. Like, don't give up the first week that you did a good job. Like, okay, let's give up. Let's not show up because we're not in bad position. We're not going to qualify on the finals now. This and this. No, that's one thing that everybody have on their mind when they're not good position. They are not even a top 12, and they stop to play. They stop to show other games. No, I know everybody have a not good first week, the first games, but you have next week, next one, you have the last week too. Like, you think will be more better. Yeah, that's the one thing I always tell to my friends, even all my players, let's not give up. Even we're not doing good on the first week, we'll have 2 weeks more. 2 weeks more.
Yep. So yeah, that's really it. So with that being said, 3 matches for each group, 6 matches in total. That is gonna be it for us, man. Yeah, dude. Like I said, next week it's gonna be very interesting, dude. So right now, the teams that really need to, that I think we really need to look out for sure is definitely Team Abyss, Real Flow, Crisis, and Stellar, but also Lost XZ as well, because Lost XZ is crawling their way in. They're crawling their way to get closer to top 12, but they're struggling at the moment. There's I don't know. They just need to win one of the end game fights. They'll try to survive a little longer in the end game and all that. But as right now, they're not too far away, but they would need to step it up. If they need to hope if that Crisis and if Stella does not do good next week to at least clutch up for top 12. Real Flow, they need to make things safe for them. They need to increase the gap between 12th and 13th, and maybe even gain another position, drop increasing from 12th to 11th to keep this spot a little more safer. But
yeah,
okay, so,
like I said to you, this second week we were going to have a big surprise, and you see we did. ABC on the 5th place after they was on the 14th place, and we didn't talk about that last week. Like, maybe ABC they will be a top 12 next week or something. No, but like it mentioned to you before the first game, this second week will be a lot of surprises. And you see, ABC eSports, that's one. They give us a big surprise.
True. Same, man, but yeah. So now the next week is gonna be interesting because not only do you have the series tournament with A, B, C, and D qualifiers, but we have the last group the point stage or like qualifier stage for the Redemption Cup, and that will determine on who qualifies to the finals the following week on June 28th, to where not only we will have our Redemption Cup champions, but we will have our top 4 from this tournament qualify to the Series Grand Championship in September. Because not only you want to get top 3 with a tournament, but you want to get top 4 to make sure that you qualify to the Series Grand Championship, to where you don't have to rely on getting top 4 in the final or qualifying to the Redemption Cup, have to go through these excruciating 3 weeks again just to see if you're gonna even make it to the finals for that tournament. But like I said, to close it out, next week is gonna be good. We're gonna have a lot of surprises, while we're also gonna have a lot of upsets as well. But with that being said, Jason, do you have anything else to say before you take it down?
I mean, now really, I want to say like, thank you guys to come to watch this the second week of Redemption Cup. Come back again next Sunday. It's the last week, so be ready. We can have happy moments, sad moments. Maybe some team will upset us. It's last week next Sunday. Next Sunday is the last 3 matches. So let's see who's qualified for the finals.
Yep. The last 3 matches for the qualifying stage. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be it for me and Jason. Jason, thank you for commentating again today, and we're looking forward to see you not only for the Redemption Cup qualifying stage, but maybe even you and Jamil for the series tournament for P2S4. So, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for me and Jason. Hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on where you watch us from, and we will see you guys next week. Peace. What is that? But damn.